So, I'm assuming this game's not going to need much of an introduction, but I'm going to give you one anyway. This is Gran Turismo 7. You might have heard of it. Now, for context, Gran Turismo is not just a video game series that I really like. It's my favorite video game series of all time. It's the reason why I like cars, and I would consider them and motor racing in general one of my special interests. Gran Turismo 2 got me into cars so much that I once managed to school a veteran race engine builder in a garage in London, and when I was 10 years old. It's been downhill from there. I love Gran Turismo 2. I love Gran Turismo 3. JBS, shut up. Do you want to be banned from the server? Gran Turismo 4 is my favorite game of all time. That's it. There's no, you know, I have a lot of games that I love, but Gran Turismo 4 is forever there. It's there. It's my favorite. Gran Turismo 5, amazing. Gran Turismo 6, a letdown. Not great. So the last numbered Gran Turismo game, the last full Gran Turismo game, actually a bit of a letdown. The weakest in the series, I would say. Then we got GT Sport, which is right there on the main screen right next to it, which sort of wasn't Gran Turismo 7. They were kind of like, no, it really isn't, because, you know, it's more just... At first, it was supposed to be almost like their version of iRacing, just all online focused, but then they added more single-player elements in and things like that. And my theory is they got to a point where they thought, you know what? We've got enough single-player stuff. We've worked on enough of the next-gen hardware. It was an esports experiment, yes, which I ended up getting a lot out of because they actually put some decent single-player stuff in there, which is great. So now they've put all of that and quite a bit more into the next numbered title. It's Gran Turismo 7. When I press this button, this will be the first time I will have booted this game up. I got this game about 3 o'clock this afternoon, put it in my PS4 to install, and yes, I am running the PS4 version because I haven't been able to sell my soul to Satan himself to get a PS5. And importantly, what would have been a deal breaker and would have made me have to try and, I don't know, sell crack on the streets to find a PS5 by hook or by crook, was if there had been any gameplay differences between the versions. Obviously, the PS5 has SSDs, it's all the shiny load times, and there's 4K 60 FPS, blah, 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 lovely, fancy, shiny graphics. But here's the thing. Even if the PS4 version of GT7 looks exactly like Gran Turismo Sport, I'm okay with that, because I always thought Gran Turismo Sport looked very pretty anyway, and graphics are not the be-all and end-all for me. The big thing for me was gameplay features. Would it have missing features between the versions? Because I remember back, like, especially with the PS2 and the PS3, for ages, for example, EA Sports released FIFA games with legacy versions on the previous gen, but they were literally just like reskins of old PS2 titles. So it's, you know, it was like, do you want the actual new FIFA game? You better buy the PS3 version or the PS4 version. If you want basically FIFA 08, but reskinned for 2015 or whatever, it's, yeah, that was normally the case, but in this case, doesn't seem to be it. So, I've put my trust in the PS4 version. The data disc is already installed, and Super Mike has his own first impression review in the chat. My description of it is the best of all the classic Gran Turismo series, stuck onto the groundwork of Gran Turismo Sport. Well, that's the funny thing, because when the trailers and everything were announced for this, when the game was first announced, people almost sneered as if it was like, well, it just seems like Gran Turismo Sport and Gran Turismo 4 mixed together. It's just like the old games. Is that not what kind of everyone wanted? If you're like me, you love the old Gran Turismo games, you enjoyed Gran Turismo Sport as an interesting diversion, and now you want a classic Gran Turismo game on modern hardware with modern graphics and with the best bits of Gran Turismo Sport added in. That sounds like the perfect combo? Is it? There's only one way to find out. I'm actually nervous to press this button. I've pressed it. I've pressed it. Here we go. Tonight, AJ wears a hat, Jason makes memes, and I wear a parka inside. Yep, it's all identical gameplay. You just don't get the light speed loading times or 4K graphics, which isn't even used unless you have a 4K monitor. So there you go. I've got a 1080p monitor. I actually downgraded from a 1440p monitor to have a 1080p monitor, but one with higher refresh rate and things like that, so it still looks really nice. What would May, Clarkson, Hammond think of Gran Turismo 7? I don't know. Far too modern for them. It's a video game. They're still struggling to get their heads around TikTok. The Clock app. And here we go. Dun, dun, dun. PlayStation Studios. Yeah. Still, nothing's ever going to touch the for the original PS1. It's just God tier. Display settings. Make sure you're facing the television. I am. Looking straight at the center of it. I am. Adjust the bright... so it appears as faintly as possible. Yeah, it's there already. 1080p better suits a small monitor. Well, that's useful. What am I supposed to be doing here? If you can't see the pattern at all... Oh, there we go. Okay, yep. I've done that. It's better than Gran Turismo 6 already. Well, steady on, Salty Dog. We're not even in the game yet. I mean, they all look fine to me. Resolution, 2K. That's fine. HDR off. That's fine. You can't do those settings again. It's one of the few broken things that they do plan on fixing it. Okay. Please enjoy the Music Rally minigame while Gran Turismo 7 is installing. I don't know what this is. We're getting some music. Oh, so are these little things you can do? You can drive. Are these throwback songs? Are there throwback songs in this? Well, this appears to be from the Gran Turismo 5 Prologue soundtrack. So we've got Alsace in a Porsche 356 Speeder, Tokyo Expressway in a Honda S800, or Trial Mountain in a Shelby Cobra. Let's give it a go, shall we? It's a checkpoint race, but the timer counts down with the beat. Okay. So this is like... Yeah, it's a modern game, which means it has to do even more installing than it already has. But, like, we've got something for you to do while we're doing the other installing bits. We've got a nice piano loading screen. Obviously, anyone on PS5 would be like, it loaded for me in like 0.3 seconds. It's so slow. And I'm like, I don't care. Welcome to Gran Turismo 7. We will now set up your basic controls. Good. Yep, good. Select your preferred type of steering. Well, I'm using my wheel, so left stick. Look, you don't have time to sip your drink on the PS5. You just don't. Right, yep, that seems about right. Choose the kind of driver assist you'd like. Auto drive off. Corner indicators off. Yep. These settings can be changed at any time from the assist settings screen. Look, that's cool. That's okay. Assist settings from the pause menu. Lovely. Press the options button while driving to bring up the pause menu. Go on, give it a try. Well, if it's anything... No, that wasn't it. Not that. No, not that. Which one was it? I think... whatever. I think we did it. Okay, so we're in a Porsche 356A/1500 GS GT Carrera speeds of 56. And we've got to basically drive around for as long as the music's playing. So this is kind of like musical chairs, musical laps. Here we go, let's do it. Oh, the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. Oh, God. We're driving in Gran Turismo 7. And, yep, so far, this graphically it looks exactly like Gran Turismo Sport, and I'm okay with that. Ooh. Okay, so... No, that's not it. Let's look back. That's change view. There's our car. To start, press the option menu. Where's the option? Where's the options button? Hey, there's a Mini. We just drag past like it's standing still. So do we just need to just keep driving for as long as possible? Oh, I see. There's checkpoints. So yeah, okay, right, cool. So we just need to get to the end of the song before time runs out. If that... Oh, my God. Oh. All right, that's... Whoops. No, this is what happens inside the mind of Rick Parfitt Jr. while racing in touring cars. Except in his case, he's just humming like old Status Quo songs. He's just there like, whatever you want. This needs to be Porsche Unleashed up in here. It really is. Oh, there's another 356. So I'm going to assume there's things like brake assist and racing line are off, but I'm going to assume things like traction control and that are on. In fact, it's hard to tell. I'm changing gears, but I don't know if it's like semi-automatic. Like if I wasn't changing gears, yeah, would it be? In fact, I'm trying to change down. So yeah, it must be automatic gears. Okay, that's fine. Sorry. I'm loving this kind of like rave remix of classical music tracks. There you go. That's what I meant to say. Oh, by the way, I'm loving the sort of like guide of cars that you get as you're driving past. You're like, hello, there's a Porsche 356. Look at that. It's like kind of Pokemon Snap. Here we go. And here we see the Wild 300SL Mercedes Coupe 54. As I breathe off the course again. No, I was just checking out the nice Mercedes. The little round of applause every time you get through a checkpoint. Oh, this is straight away. Gran Turismo is back. It's always had this. It's always had this lovely kind of ewa murk. What are you, Christian Horner? There's a Volkswagen Golf GTI 83 next, and the brakes on this car are particularly rubbish. Showing some love for Pokemon Snap. And here we see the wonderful local agriculture. Words, I got it. Hello, book. How you doing? Hey, we got a Corolla 86. And we got a trophy. Moving on up. Moving on up. Moving on up. Nothing can stop me. No, I still hate Merc over DTM. I mean, the race director that oversaw that is now one of the 2 race directors in Formula 1. Ooh, Nissan Fairlady Z69. Big fan of this. Look at that. Yeah, I just love the fact that as you drive past other cars on the track, that little thing flashes up like, oh, by the way, that's what it is. And there's just a Mini trundling around there. There's my boy. Ah, hello, Nick. Mr. Docs Professor Mech is out here. Head of Rookie Esports, of which I'm a member, and I will actually be doing some driving on behalf of the team. JBS has had something timed out by Automod because it mentions jizz. Speaking of Formula 1, we're on the podium at the Alsace Grand Prix. And there's a jag. How much longer have we got to go? Well, we're on to 4.9 miles now, so gold is 5.47. BMW 3-litre CSL. Oh, the old Batmobile. That's very cool. See, I've gone into this. I've kind of tried to go into this as like almost completely blind. Like as soon as I got the sense that I'm like, I think I'm going to like this, I deliberately stayed away from a lot of preview stuff. So I have no idea what new cars are in this game. I have no idea what the roster's like. All I know is we've just got gold in this, so there we go. I can talk about everything that was or wasn't in the play. You were playtesting this? Wow, nice. So there we go, yeah. Okie doke. Dun 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 dun. Oh, look at the helicopter. As a SpongeBob. It mentions the word cumulative, and it shouldn't be abbreviated ever. Yes, I can agree on that. See you later, Paula. Have a lovely stream. If you're still going once I've finished, I will come and raid you, by the way. So, meantime, the rest of the game's still installing, so let's go vibe on the Tokyo Expressway. From when SpongeBob and Patrick had to take care of the caterpillar at Sandy's Tree Dome. Okay, some nattering is happening. The song features Idris Y. Oh, Idris Elba. I thought that was you being like, Idris, why? Idris, why you do this? Anyway, we're on the Tokyo Expressway. And we've got some more classic cars by the look of it. More minis, things like that. Let's go into settings now. Settings assistant. Aha, that's the thing with the what's in the Hoojma flip. So, assist settings. Gears manual. Traction control, we're in an old car, so off. ABS, off. Auto drive, off. Corner indicators, yep, like that. And, yeah, and driving line as well, why not? Braking indicator. My thumbs are too fat. I feel that, honestly. ASM is off, okay. Counter steering assistance. Excuse me, off as well. We're going hardcore, because I am elite hardcore sim racer. Apparently. And the crowd goes wild. The fanatics, featuring some people, including Idris Elba. In fact, what I am going to do, because I've just... Oh, you can't change audio settings midway through? Oh, no. I've just realised this first part of the video is probably going to get copyrighted all to hell. Yeah. Anyway, this is our car. It's our little Honda S800. Look at that. Look at that cute little thing. Vroom, 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 vroom. Vroom, 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 vroom. And yes, that's Idris Elba dropping some bars. Meantime, that's your man from Initial D. Well, someone trying to be. I couldn't find a white one, so I found a red Levin. It's close enough. Now, what's this up ahead? Guys, it's a Corvette. It's a Corvette. I'm calm. I'm calm. Vroom, vroom, indeed. Vroom, vroom. They ain't even asked me to be on the feature. I'm a finna drop bars on bars. Hell yes. Look, we need to see the Professor Mech remix. We need to hear the Professor Mech remix of this track. Oh. Here's the proper Takumi. There's another Levin, though, so it's not the right one, is it? Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it, Chief. Asking for the stems, bro. Oh, hello, Wesley Sanchez. How are you doing? Lovely to see you in here. Whee! And the crowd goes wild. I'm driving around and the crowd goes wild. But again, that's very Gran Turismo. One thing I always loved about the Gran Turismo games, you know, especially around the time of like the Need for Speed games alongside as well, where it's like, yeah, well, you think you some hot shit, homie. You just won one race. You ain't nothing, bitch. We run the streets. And I'm like, would you just go away? There's a jag. The Gran Turismo games always felt more wholesome. Like, this was the game where you had, like, if you beat a license test, you'd have men with clipboards being like, yeah, like, applauding you at the finish line. Like, yeah, you did it, mate. It's always been a very wholesome game series, this one. We've got another BMW CSL. That's new to the series. I don't ever remember one of them being in the Gran Turismo games before. Vroom, 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 vroom. Meantime, vroom, vroom, vroom. Yes, I can drop bars. This is a bop. I'll be honest. Normally, I'm not into the kind of, oh my god, what would you call it? Like, not trap, like the summary Latin kind of. I'm trying to think of it. Drill music. We need some proper Digger D on this. There better be some Digger D on the full soundtrack. I also love that the timer going down coincides with the saturation on the screen. Do you know what? About half a lap ago, I was like, wait a minute. Is it getting desaturated? And I thought we just entered a certain part of the track. That's Toyota 2000 GT there. Volkswagen Golf GTI. Oops. Ow. Oops. Oh my god. Well, that's very Gran Turismo. Crashing, trying to avoid AI blithering around. Oh, I see. It's desaturated when you cross the chip. Oh, okay, right. Well, we only got bronze for that one because the song finished before we could get to 5 point. I see, right, okay. Right, how's the install coming along? Oh, the detail in the interiors now is just lush. My tits. Excuse you. Settings. Yeah, I guess you can't really change the audio settings in this because you kind of need the music to be up. Anyway, we've got some classic Daiko Casho. Serve 1 for 3. Serve 1 for 3. Presumably also on the soundtrack of Drew 3R. We're at Trial Mountain. The new returning Trial Mountain circuit. A legendary Gran Turismo original circuit. We're going back. And we're going back in a Shelby Cobra. I want your reaction on this new Trial Mountain because I liked it, but I have some issues. Look, I know about the final chicane not just being like a Dukes of Hazzard, like just send it over some grass anymore. I know it's an actual chicane now, but that's kind of all I know. From what, like I say, I've kind of deliberately not like I've kept a lot of this. I really want to just experience it. I will kind of want to experience it, what's the word, fresh. Just have no, like, just enjoy it in a way of, like I was with old Gran Turismo games as a kid, where I was just like, it's a Gran Turismo game, put it in the console. Let's find out how it is, play. Not having read reviews and watched trailers and everything for that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, I watched trailers and stuff, and as soon as I got the hint, I'm like, I think we're going to really like this. Okay, I'm good. So, here we go then. It's Trial Mountain. Let's do this. So this is a Daiko Casho soundtrack song from the Gran Turismo 5 Prologue soundtrack. Obviously, we were playing Gran Turismo 5 recently on this channel. So, yeah, let's do it. Trial Mountain. Welcome back to Gran Turismo. Hey, we've missed you. Oh, this is a banging song as well. Okay, so... Whoa. I tell you what. Do you know the vibe I'm getting right away from the scenery? Like, the track layout through the first few corners is very similar, but the different scenery now with the mountains... Do you know the vibe I'm getting? Is El Capitan, which is another classic Gran Turismo track, although I believe it... Wasn't it only in GT4? I don't think it... Yep, we're in a V8 Shelby Cobra, AJ. That might be a bit of a handful. But, well, and yeah, we've got no ABS on. And my wheel's now bouncing off my desk, so... And Gran Turismo PSP. Oh, yeah, there's that one as well, isn't there? That was like sort of GT4 Right, yeah. About the no ABS thing. This is a classic car. It's a classic car with a massive V8 and rusty dinner plates for brakes. The first chicane's more flat as well. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, look at this. Oh, they've modded the tunnel. Before here, this would be like trees by now. Because there was that Easter egg in Gran Turismo 3 that there was a parrot in the trees. And is the straight longer? There you go, nice and soft on the brakes. This is the same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Same as it... Hang on, I'm trying to sing it to the rhythm of the song that's currently playing. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Letting the days go by, water flowing under rock. Letting the days go by. Okay. It is longer. It's been stretched. Okay, so here we go. Pit entrance is the same as it was. But here's the new chicane. And up the inside. Oh my God, that's tight. Yeah, I suspected this might have been what it was. Oh my God. You can tell it's an FIA edition because Herman Tilke probably had a hand in designing it, and it's very tight and nadgery. You know what? It's not the worst. I don't mind. Meantime, we're absolutely hosing things, so we're up to 3.67 miles. Okay, so... We've thrown ourselves in at the deep end, haven't we? A 400-odd horsepower Cobra with no assists whatsoever. It's a banger song as well. So we should get at least a bronze. Oh, go, oh, go. Oh my God. Oh my God. It just doesn't want to brake. Brakes are purely optional. And... oh, we're just going to miss a silver, but that's all right. They actually pushed the pit wall out. It was closer during the playtest. Well, I tell you what, I think I prefer it this way. I don't think I would have liked it any closer in. Hello, Killer Cobra K. Killer Cobrak. How am I doing? I'm doing well. There's a new Gran Turismo out, and I'm enjoying it so far, so... me too, it was a pain. Sounds like it was. Also, I really need to... this is starting to become an issue. I need to go into the in-game audio and just turn everything down because for some reason, this monitor has a headphone jack output and absolutely no way to change the output volume, which is good. Yep, good. And I've just noticed the rest of the game's still installing. Yeah, very weird. I don't understand. You cannot change the volume, the output volume of this monitor. It has a headphone jack, and it's just like, no. Do it with your computer. But I'm not playing it. It's running through my Elgato. Well, tough shit. So, let's have another go at the Daiko Casho one. Tell you what, absolutely fine with this being like the waiting room mini game. What a way to get you into the game and get you practicing and get you kind of figuring out the controls. Remember, no ABS. I'm not forgetting that, Jason. I don't think I can forget that now. Trial Mountain 200 plus combat. Oh my God. Excuse me. Oh, wasn't it the Trial Mountain 2 hours? And the El Capitan 200. You could bring the El Capitan 200. Killer Cobra, 2-time we out here, RKE shit. Not sure what that means, but there's a subscription there. Thank you, Killer Cobra K. Yeah, it was 2 hours. It was also Trial Mountain 30 laps in Gran Turismo 2, which was the, like, starter enduro. RKS is the rookie esports. Oh, there we go. Nice, Killer Cobra. Oh, that's awesome. Fellow rookie esports homie. Yes, we love to see it. Right. Let's give this one more crack. Besides, I don't mind vibing to this song again. DMCA lawyers will hate it, but, you know. DMCA lawyers hate him for this one simple trick. Here we go. All right, this time. Also worth mentioning, this is the first outing for my new wheel stand, which is a, not a Thrustmaster, what's it called? Is it a GT Omega? I think it is. Yes, it's a GT Omega, because, ironic, because AJ Omega. This is absolutely my vibe. It's almost like this game just... The thing about Gran Turismo is it's almost like it's... I would love to talk more with... I'd love to talk with Kaz Yamauchi one day. Because I am absolutely 1,000,000% convinced. I don't know if he's ever mentioned this in interviews or anything. He doesn't have to. This is, you know... He can say what he wants, so he can reveal publicly whatever he wants about himself. But I'm absolutely 1,000% convinced, purely off of playing the Gran Turismo games, as a neurodivergent autistic person myself, that he is autistic, or at the very least neurodivergent in some way. I'm absolutely convinced. Jesus Christ! Bloody hell, that was vicious! Wow, okay. That was pretty brutal physics, okay. We just sort of slid gracefully out of the corner and it was just like, nope, I'm going over here now. Oh, you wanted me to counter steer? Smash. I'm glad the physics improved too. Oh, really? Hello, 400 plus horsepower. Yeah, it's almost like I'm driving a 1960s Roadster with dustpans for brakes and pram suspension. They don't call it a Cobra for no reason. We had Gran Turismo Sport physics in the playtest. I didn't mind the GT Sport physics. Unless I'm missing something really bad about those physics. Oh god, trying to stop this thing is horrible. I'm also remembering that there was definitely an issue where it's astonishing. Oh really? Okay, that is good. Here we go, here comes the chicane of the Tilka special chicane once again. Good thing about this being an old school V8 is you don't have to put it down to first gear. You can leave it in second, even through slow corners, and just have a load of torque on exit. Seems like they actually listen to us. Well, how about that? Actually listening to feedback from players. So it's a bold strategy, Cotton. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Don't make me do sudden movements in this car. It doesn't like that. It's like a Vietnam veteran. You don't make it jump. It will try and shoot you. Boy, I ain't even got a PS4. Nah, he's all like PC Master Race and shit. As am I, mostly. Like I said, I got rid of 3/4 of my PS4 game collection because I was like, I can just buy them again on PC. And I already have for some of them, like Sonic Mania and stuff. Ooh. And, you know, I'm keeping a PlayStation around for the Gran Turismos at this point, and I've always pretty much been a PlayStation loyalist because of Gran Turismo. I'm never home, that's fair. I'm actually going to do worse this time, okay? Well, slightly worse. I don't know, whatever. Whew. That's fun. It's pretty fun. Can I get into the game now? Has it finished installing now? I'm still under the faith that Forza Horizon 5 ruined how people view Gran Turismo. You can now play Gran Turismo 7. Excellent. That's what I've been wanting to do for a long time. Forza Horizon 5 ruined how people view Gran Turismo. How so? Oh, there's more. Nice, okay. Look, listen, it's just a track that racing games like to have in it. I don't know why. Who cares? Yes, I'm talking about Willow Springs. Fight me. I hate it. saying that they've basically based their views off of how they saw Forza Horizon 5. What? Excuse me. What I saw, world map or music rally. Okay, where's the... Well, I assume this is... Please enter a nickname to use while playing. All right, a wheel. How about... About that. Is that good? Does that work? GT is more boring because of it. So... Ooh! So we have difficulty levels for the AI now. This is not anything before. AI-controlled rival cars in world circuits races to be slower, making the races more enjoyable for new drivers. Race prize money is not affected. Hey! That's what we like to see. You're not punished for taking the easy option. It's not like a get good to get all the actual actual rewards. So this is interesting. We didn't get an option. Ooh, okay. Yeah, the only thing I've seen with people's reviews of this game being based off of Forza Horizon 5 is the games journalist Laura K. Buzz doing an accessibility review of this game and comparing it unfavorably to Forza Horizon 5 because Horizon 5 has way more accessibility options for disabled and new players. No, Jason, I'll start it on what I want. Probably normal? Normal, maybe? I'm curious about this, though, because historically, one thing that's always been a weakness with the Gran Turismo games is the AI. They're kind of rubbish. It's been kind of like racing against grannies, going down to the bingo hall, and they're not quite sure if they need to pop to the co-op beforehand for some oatmeal. That's just been the thing with Gran Turismo games. But I'm reliably informed that the AI this time around are a lot better. So we're going to start on normal. And, yeah, we'll see. They do have a new AI system for 7. Isn't it called Sophie? I'll just say, you put it on hard, you will be in for a fight. Okie doke. Hello, Kia, by the way. Oh, here we go. Spelled Sophie with a Y for some reason. Is this the actual proper intro movie? I think it is. This is always a big part of Gran Turismo games. Except the Sunday Cup, they still drive like grannies. Well, that's the first game. That's the first series in the game. Be a bit brutal to put in Lewis Hamilton, Ayrton Senna, and Michael Schumacher, and Jesus Christ himself in the very first race in the game. I do love how the Gran Turismo games, like I say, this is why I firmly believe Kaz Yamauchi's neurodivergent. You're making a racing game, Kaz. What's your intro movie going to be? The entire evolution of human travel history. Right. So the history of the car. Yes. And the history of racing. And the history of all transport ever. So, cars. Yes. And trucks. And boats. And zeppelins. And planes. And Charlie Chaplin. And Alexander Graham Bell. That's not even got anything to do with it. Shush, I don't care. It's my game. You don't want to face Honda Beat driven by Ayrton in the Sunday Cup. You don't want that. Kaz, we may need to have some words, though, because you're mentioning everything in the known universe of history, but I'm not seeing any trains. My G, do you want to put some respect on the train's name? You've mentioned literally everything. Wobbling about. Look at the man. Look at that. Look at that. That's how you can tell we're in the old-fashioned times, because they had hats. Like this, actually. Look at that. That's a hat. That's a rotary. It's an old Mazda. It's a bumpy road. That's actually scenes from the first ever Top Gear series in 1934 with Jason Clarkson III. There's Elvis Presley. There's another car. More racing cars. More Beatles. Like I say, it's just everything going on. Old Le Mans footage. Minis. The Beatles. Of course, why not? I get what he's going for. Don't worry. I love all this artsy shit. I love it. Yep. Space. Public Service Broadcasting, the Race for Space album. Old school Monaco Grand Prix. It's very pretty. a small boy playing with a toy car, a BMW, Isetta bubble car, Le Mans, Nordschleife, the maestro Lewis Hamilton. Guys, does Lewis Hamilton play like the final boss in this game? Oh, some American Le Mans series. Oh, that's the Porsche 911 GT1. Now we're getting into history that I know. Oh, starts machinery. A car being assembled and built. We'll say this isn't quite... I'm waiting for the moment when, like, feeder kicks in. Sit back because this is a bit. Enjoy the ride. Well, we're at the Nordschleife GT3 Racing. Oh, here we go. Woo! Yeah, here we go. It's the song. One hell of an opening. Yes, it is. We have been through all of human history and the motorcar history. Yes. There's some interesting car choices in here as well that I didn't know was in the game. I didn't know the Ford GTLM was in this. Oh, Corvette C7, obviously. Oh. And I'm hearing some nice engine sounds, which is something else that, you know, that the Gran Turismo games have always struggled with. What I was going to tell you about the car list is kind of a spoiler, so I didn't. Refrain from spoilers. Like I say, I want to experience this firsthand. I like how everyone in the world got moon over the castle this time. Yes, I was about to say that. Is this the first time? Because historically in the PAL regions, we've always had a different track. Now, obviously, for GT3, that meant we got feeder, which was awesome. For GT2, we got that remix of my favourite game by the Cardigans. What was Gran Turismo 5? Oh, Gran Turismo 4. I can remember how the song goes. I can't remember what it was called. My Chemical Romance, I think, was on the Gran Turismo 5 opening movie. I don't remember GT6. There's a Huck-Oscar. GT4 was Panam. Not for us, it wasn't. Not for us UK heads. Gran Turismo 4 did have moon over the castle. I'm saying in the... It might have even been more specific for that, because I definitely... No time when I've played Gran Turismo 4 was it ever moon over the castle in the opening movie or Panama. They're both on the soundtrack. It was some kind of Brit indie rock sort of song. It was good. Kasabian. That's right. That's right. Ooh, the new 400Z. Very tasty. Japan, yeah, that's right. So Japan always got moon over the castle. And then Porsche 917K. Roy. Yeah, Roy. We get a proper Testarossa. Gran Turismo 1 had the Manic Street... Yeah, that's right! I've seen some pictures of this. There's actual D1 Grand Prix drift cars in this. Very sexy. More Ferraris. More trucks. More trucks. The smoke, though. Yeah. The thing is, for me, like... Oh, Porsche 911 GT Le Mans. Oh, dear. Some crunching. Some spinning. A Mustang yeeting over some hills. That's a GR Yaris being abused. That's a 4GT. The only thing I will say is in these GT racing clips, I'm not seeing any Corvettes, but they're just never normally fucked with Gran Turismo, so that's fine. But it's not. But, you know, I wasn't expecting it. And there's the two cover cars. Oh, the hairs just stood up on the back of my neck. Did you notice the skyline? I saw Grandpa Zilla was in there. Oh, and here's the pre-order bonus. Let's go! RX Vision GT3 Concept Stealth Model. Yes, because I got a pre-order bonus. I get 3... I'll be honest, that's the main reason I got the pre-order bonus. Anyway, also that's nice. And here we are. This is it. We're in the game. How do I get around it? Oh, hello. Hello. Hello, Sarah. So you must be AJ Omega. Yes, correct. Ready for your new adventure, I see. Yes. Just to bring a little... Ah, thank you, Nick. Appreciate the sub. That was the spoiler I said earlier. The 4GT is not a pre-order bonus, but the good news is there's both the white and stealth version. Ooh, nice. My name is Sarah, your guide to the world of Gran Turismo. Hello, Sarah. Hello. Let me start by asking you first. Have you ever traveled the world of Gran Turismo before? Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. A few times. So most things you're going to get will be unchanged from the playtest. Okie doke. There are things that have not changed from before. Years. And there are things that have been newly added. It's kind of how game series work. I appreciate that. Things involving driving fast and winning races. I assume that hasn't changed much. Collecting cars and learning about the vast culture of cars. Let's get out there and explore the rich world of Gran Turismo. Heck yes. First of all, you'll be needing a car. Yes. Kind of how game series work. FIFA would like a word. Valid, right? That's how they're supposed to work. There's a used car dealership. Oh. You don't know how much the phrase used car dealership is music to my ears. Was there a used car dealership in Gran Turismo 6? I don't even remember. There was one in 5, and in 4, and in 2. Starting with, I love proper progression, starting with like a cheap hatchback. Oh, yes. Good. Yeah, there wasn't one in 6. Let's go to the used car dealership. Right. Before we go any further... Well, firstly, actually, was... Oh, we can't. Can we? I just want to check... Can I not... Where's the options menu? That's just social stuff. It's probably somewhere on the world map. We'll get through it. Aha! What's this? Options. Yes. Yes. Display sound volume. Yes. Menu BGM. Turn it right down. Menu sound effects. We'll turn that down. Off in races. Race BGM. 5. Race sound effects. 5. Oh, yeah. Okay, off. Nice, okay. Turning the engine sound up. Okie doke. Player engine noise. Let's do that. There we go. We'll do that. In fact, I'm just going to turn the BGM off, honestly. It might be lovely, but A, DMCA, and B, it's just all really loud in my headphones. So I'm going to turn it down quite a bit. Hopefully it still should come across okay on the stream for you guys. Menu sound effects, race sound effects. There we go. On the BGM. There we go. Turn that off. Enhanced sound. Menu BGM maximum. Menu sound effects a lot. There we go. Yep. And then that's all fine. Right, good. Okie doke. In-game notifications, units, distance, miles. Now, I'm going to check this because... okay, so that's just for background music. Right, so... Demo, display settings, controllers... Trustmaster T300 RS, that's us. So, looks all about standard, really. Profile photo, cover photo, greetings, social links. Not yet, we'll get to that in a bit. About the game. Yep, no, that's fine. Okie doke. That's all good. I don't know what Beyond the Apex is. I'd have a hard enough time hitting the apex as it stands. I still say that Gran Turismo is the best background music of any racing game ever. Wipeout being a close second. I would agree. Tony Hawk's... You said racing game. I was about to say Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and then I was like, no, that's not a racing game. Used cars are sold here. Right. Here's an important thing. Have a look at the top of the screen. You will see credits, 120,000 credits. Now, I'm assuming you're only supposed to start with 20,000. But one of the pre-order bonuses was 100,000 credits for the career mode. I'm not a fan of things like this. I don't like career mode boosters. I understand why there can be a thing, sort of, although I just feel like you're paying extra to have more of the game completed for you and just make it, you know, like a bit like one bugbear I've always had with the Forza games, especially the Horizons. Like, I love Forza Horizon as a big toy box. It's not really a game that you complete. You just get like money and cars and stuff like lobbed at you. It's just a big toy box to fuck around in, and that's great. But for the old school Gran Turismo vibes, 120k goes fast in this game. Oh, does it? Okay, interesting. But what we're going to do to start, we're going to run this to our old Nuzlocke challenge rules. You've heard of Nuzlocking from the Pokemon world. We've been doing our own version in previous Gran Turismo games. One of those rules is only used or prize cars. And a rule that we're going to use specifically here, we ain't going to touch that pre-order bonus 100k. We're going to start with just the 20k. That's all we're going to use. So we're going to treat that 100k. We're just going to put it in an offshore bank account. I mean, but you see what I mean. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way. So let's head over to the used car dealership, shall we? Oh, boy. This is a nice throwback. Hi, you must be on your first trip out. Yes, man with excellent glasses. My name is Andy, with an I, and I'm the owner of this dealership. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Andy. Or are we still fist bumping because of COVID? He looks like Dale Jr.'s university lecturer cousin. He really does. Right, anyway. Right now, this is the lineup of cars we have in stock. Andy, could you give AJ Omega some advice on picking the first car? Yeah, all right. Okay, no problem. You see what I mean about the wholesome vibe? When choosing your car, pay attention to the PPE in addition to its looks and price. Yes, this has been a thing in Gran Turismo games since GT5, which I like. It's kind of like a condensed performance index. So it takes into account horsepower, weight, transmission, everything, and kind of gives you a general performance rating. So, PPE stands for performance points. Yes, there we go. The PPE is a numerical value that gives you an overall indicator of how far... No, I just said that. Into account its power. The higher the PPP, the bigger the PP is, the faster and stronger the car. Since you're just starting out in your adventure, it'll be good to start out with a Japanese compact car. This is a Gran Turismo game. The cars in stock now, that will be these three. I assume that's those at the top. The Honda Fit, Toyota Aqua, and the Mazda Demio. Okay, so you can make your choice based on PP or design here. You're free to choose the one you like. You can see how the money can go quick. Some of the cars are quite pricey. Well, that's a used car dealership for you. Gran Turismo 5, they had a variety of all sorts of used cars. So let's have a look here. So it looks like for that starting 20k, it's only those top three. But that's fine. We roll with that. Here's your starting Pokemon. It really is, look. Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle. So there we go. Now, I am a Toyota fanboy. The Mazda Demio we had some good times with. Can we preview it? Yep, learn more. Okie doke. Add to wish list. Okay. Now, here's a question. I wonder how the used car dealership refreshes. Is it a random selection every day? Does it kind of rotate through? Because in GT5, it was a random selection that changed every 7 in-game days. In previous games, it was a set order. Like, that's how you got the black cars that were on day 700 in-game that would come around. My personal choice is the Toyota, even though it has an abysmal transmission. Look, listen, I'm not expecting much out of the starter cars here. So we got 911 Carrera RS Porsche, BMW M3, Fairlady Z Nissan, Mitsubishi Evo, and the very tasty Dodge Super Bee, Porsche 911, Alfa Romeo 8C, Lamborghini Diablo GT, Murcielago, R34. Nice little selection. Nice little selection. Really says a lot about how things have aged, though, and how cars have gone up in value. That back in Gran Turismo 2 days, these were just star car level. These would be priced around what these are here. So, so we've got a Honda Fit Buffing, a Honda down Jim. You see, these are different cars to when I started playing bar the top three. Oh, okay. I assume it's random. Righto. I like that, though. I like that. Keeps checking in. I don't mind that. So, I think the game's basically saying, look, pick one of these three for fuck's sake. And you know what? I set the rule that we would only use the starting 20k. We wouldn't use that 100k bonus that we were flung. Just someone threw a suitcase full of 100k, 100 grand worth at us when we arrived here. Don't want to use it. We don't know where it's come from. We don't want to. We could be getting into a money laundering scheme or some shit. We don't want that. So, because I'm a Toyota fanboy, let's go for the Aqua. Are we going to be a Barbie girl in a Barbie world? That's a very 90s reference. Let's find out. Aha, right. So, right, Laura K. Buzz mentioned this in her video on Gran Turismo 7's accessibility. That there's, yeah. Now, in Gran Turismo Sport, you could turn off any notifications about potentially using real money to buy things. Apparently, in this game, you can't do that, and I don't like that. Yes, microtransactions have been a thing in Gran Turismo games since 6. They've generally not been a big deal. You don't need them to beat the game, and I hope that's still the case here. I really hope that's still the case. But I liked how in Gran Turismo Sport you could just turn them off entirely. You could just be like, don't even tempt me. Because that's how you really start fucking with people, especially neurodivergent people who can get very like addictive tendencies. So, my first car I bought after the start was a car only Gran Turismo would have, a base model non-turbo Nissan Silvia. There you go. Anyway, we don't need to worry about using real money for that. We've got plenty enough virtual money. And there's our car. Hey, we got a collector level 1 thingy. Okay, nice. That's from the Forza Motorsport games, isn't it? When you purchase or receive your car, you gain collect points according to the price or value of the vehicle. The more collect points you have, the higher your collector level will be. Nice. That's kind of how that works. Collector level reflects your rank as a car collector. So pick up lots of cars and increase your collector level. Like Forza Motorsport. I see you've picked out your first car. Congratulations. Thank you. So, AJ Omega, this will be your first car. Yes, it will. You get a very decent car for getting golds in the license test. Okie doke. I recommend going to your garage and checking out your new car. You read my mind. That's what I was going to do. Right then. So. There we go. Oh, and the garage is now open. You're going to love this, but it's so wholesome. Oh, okay. Okay, AJ Omega, let's go to your garage. Firstly, what I'm actually going to do is... Because the in-game audio is still way too loud. Like I say, it's annoying that this monitor... You can't change the volume on it. It's really bloody annoying. Actually, I think we'll be okay. There's not much further lower we can go. Anyway. Garage. Yes, let's do that. This is the garage. A storage space for your car collection. Good. Excellent. This is your home base. Not the... not the UK-based DIY store home base, where you can switch cars, change settings, or take a really good look at your collection. Just be there, just like, oh, that's nice. That's my car. How awesome is that? This clicking sound for the subtitles is also really nice. I'm getting like an ASMR reaction off it. You can also turn in tickets you get in races. I assume that's like the prize ticket thingy-bob, like from Gran Turismo 5, and receive any bonus items as well. Okie doke. Once you've checked everything out, let's head out to the cafe next. Okay, we'll just drive out in my new car, roll down the cafe, wind the window down, like, well, all right, I'm here for a coffee. So, change car settings. This is where you can view car settings. I assume that's why it's called. Anyway, you can change the settings of the car you're currently driving. The cafe is the wholesome bit. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Settings you make can be saved as a setting sheet. Excellent. You can save your settings in the setting sheet. You can call them out later at any time. Use the menu button on the upper right to add new sheets or duplicate sheets. You can learn more about settings in Beyond the Apex web magazine. Okie doke. The magazine is accessible via the GT menu in the top left, so be sure to take a look. I will at some point. So, yeah. Oh, it's even got the engine model name. The 1NZ FXC Aqua. It's not quite a 2JZ, but we move. Escapes movies, that's for photo mode, isn't it? Gifts, tuning parts, car collection. Yeah, of course, we've got the pre-order cars, haven't we? Yeah. In the car collection, all cars that you've ever owned will be recorded here. So is this basically like a Gran Turismo Pokédex? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Also, what a sneaky preview of what some of the cars in this game might be. Such as, for example, well, that's a KTM Crossbow. I know that. That's a Peugeot 908. And I'm very excited about that. That's... I think I can see a GT Boy Citroen in there. I mean, a lot of these are cars that have been in previous Gran Turismo. We've got to drive them all. Yes, we have. Aha, and there's one that we already have because that's one of the pre-order bonuses. So there we go. Okay. I'm really liking all of this so far, I'll be honest. This is all good. So, should we pop down the caf? Should we go down the caf? Go hang out down the cafe. Let's go vibe, shall we? Who's that Pokemon? Yeah, good. The cafe is now open. Oh, the little... It's even got the little, like, bell sound when you open the front door. Oh. A cafe for car enthusiasts where you might meet some interesting people. Fellow car nerds. I have found my people. Okay. It's a VW Corrado. Oh no, look at all these. A cafe shrouded in the woods. Birds twittering. This is a special place where people who love cars and even car designers come to visit. Look at that! There will also be special menus for people like you exploring this world. They're really going in on this being a full world of car. Oh, let's go inside. Yeah, look at this. This is beautiful. Oh, and so you're AJ Omega. You're just starting out on a new adventure, right? Yes, I am, Luca. Nice to meet you, mate. My name is Luca. I live on the second floor of this cafe. We not only serve food and drinks here, but also provide special menu books for exploring this world. My heart is so happy. My heart is so happy. The menu book contains hints and objectives for enjoying car collecting and racing. Once you complete one menu book, I'll have another menu book ready for you. An Alan menu book. By choosing your first menu book. Collection, Japanese compact cars. Okie doke. So, acquire all 3 cars. Okay, right. Prepared for you is all about collecting the Japanese... So basically, it's to pick up all of the 3 starter cars. Okie doke. Okay. You can receive the cars as rewards for your performances in certain worlds. Okay, right. So you don't have to buy them all. Okay, that's good. Orange compass icon will guide you to the races where the cars you require can be... That's nice. That's nice. I'll be waiting. See you later, Luca. Oh, by the way, while I'm here, can I get a hot chocolate, please? Can I get a hot chocolate to go? And it's me trundling off in my new Toyota. My new Aqua. We might have to just call it Barbie, because I can't get the Aqua Barbie girl reference out of my head. We may have to call our starter car in Gran Turismo 7 Barbie. And I'm okay with that. Right. So what now? World Circuits is now open. Excellent. Showcase is now open. Excellent. Oh, look at this. You know how people were like sniffy about how this was like Gran Turismo 4 modern Redux? This is the kind of thing that I fantasized about Gran Turismo 4 being and looking like. Being a full like living world. And oh my word, it's lovely. It's lovely. It's so lovely. Anyway, World Circuits, let's do it. Do it. Here we go. Got feeling it. Should we actually do some proper racing in Gran Turismo 7? The main hub world adjusts to your clock. Oh, nice. So does that mean right now it's adjusted to the fact that it's nighttime here in the UK? Because that's really cool. So we have got Americas, Europe, and Asia, Oceania. Asia-Oceania. Whatever, that word. That one. And the compass icons means that there are races that we can compete in our current car, or rather races we can compete in that will provide us potentially with the cars we need to complete the menu book. Yes. So, America's Sunday Cup. PP, no limit. No limits, yeah. So there's Northern Isle Speedway. So whereabouts is that? Was that like Texas? Gift car, 3rd place or higher. Interesting, okay. So you don't even have to win these races. You just get a podium, which I don't mind. I don't mind at all. And basically, it's all the other starter cars, including our own car. So there we go. Your introduction to racing begins with the Sunday Cup. Only road cars may be used. Well, that's something. Car settings. Comforts. It's just it. Do you turn off driving aids in here? Or is that a brake system? Handbrake balance. Cleaner. Trying to change steering angle. Suspension. Yeah, it looks like there's like a general setting. Okie doke. Well, that's fine. Well, that's okay. The gift car for this series is a Demio XD Touring. That's interesting. So it actively tells you before you enter the race what the gift car is. God, if only we'd known that in previous Gran Turismo games. We'd have known very early on when we'd just looked at the El Capitan 200 and been like, you get a Minolta for winning that, let's go. Okay, so 8 cars in this race. Don't want to alarm anyone, but Jeff Gordon appears to be starting on the pole. Remember the pain of GT6 of having to do your driving assist for each individual car? Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God. that was a thing, wasn't it? So I'm actually going to ABS. I'm going to put ABS on weak, just because I've never been very good with ABS in general. TCS I've got better with time. And we're in a little hot hatch. That's fine. So, here we go. Let's have some fun. Oh, there's no transmission. We're good. Yeah. Come on, let's work the high line like that reigning NASCAR Cup Series champion, name redacted.png. We're literally just flat out. Lads, this is Lads, this is Talladega. Oh, there's a pack racing at the front, though. Look at this. Oh, there's a scrap going on. My Toyota Aqua teammate is up there, along with a Toyota Prius 09. Oh, come on. It's a Toyota 123, but how will they finish, Chris Kamara? Ow. I don't know, Jeff. Except I think that the lad in the red Toyota Aqua's probably got this one made. Wait, Jeff's out of retirement? Apparently so. Well, except that he's now British and he's racing a small Japanese hatchback and not doing very well in it. I've got to say, this revival of the IROC series is an interesting format change, I'll be honest. Not using like Pontiac Firebirds or Chevy Camaro stock cars with V8s, but instead using small subcompact. Darryl Waltrip did the Highline first. Okay, we'll do it like Darryl then. Do it like DW. Actually, let's see. See if we can work the Highline in this little car. Final lap, presented by a bank. Presented by the bank, the small village bank just down the road from the cafe. Yep, Highlines. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're literally flat out. So, right up in the high lane. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. There we go. And that's going to be a first dub on the board for us. Thank you very much. So, well, that was about as simple as going down to the shops to get some bread. But it's the Sunday Cup in Gran Turismo. What do you expect? Toyota go. Vroom. Clean racer. Excellent. Okay, so it wasn't just the cars that were on the menu screen. It was like, that was like the suggested opponents. But there was a few others. Well, there was an S660, Honda, a Honda Beat 91, and of course that Toyota Prius that finished second, being driven by Harry Maguire's Brazilian cousin, Hugo Maguire. I don't know. So, 7,500. Nice. Nice. Oh, we got the gift card right away. Oh, okay. I thought we needed to complete the series. Well, there we go. We've got our Demio XD Touring, which anyone who remembers the old Gran Turismo Sport streams, we ended up turning into a... well, it was called the Weebsall, so I think you can kind of understand where that went. So we've got Collector Level 2, which is lovely. The Aqua is basically a prize that went on a diet and took its vitamins. I respect it. I respect it. Right. So there we go. That's done. And I assume the race that was unlocked over in Europe with the compass icon on it, is there a chance that could possibly gift us the other car that we need in this set? Is there a chance? Just a slight chance? So back and then over here. Broad Bean Speedway. Amazing. Anyway, we'll do this one first. Or when it's at Maggiore, my favourite fantasy track that was added in Gran Turismo Sport. Obviously, it was going to come back for this one, and I'm very happy about that. Available event races, Sunday Cup, GT Cup Group 3. I assume one of the cars we already have is eligible for that, but we're not using the pre-order cars. Just like we're not using the pre-order money, we're not using the pre-order cars. So. Oh, look at that. That's got a level of 2 spices out of 5. And there's the Sunday Cup, which has no spice whatsoever. Literally none. It's just a tub of mayo. Jimmy Broadbent hates that track now because the chat bloom calling him Jimmy Broadbean. I mean, what was he expecting? Well, he just knew that was going to happen. And, yeah. Yep, that's the other car we need for our menu book. Again, I like the fact it tells you these things. Like, if you do this race, you'll win this. Good. Excellent. Rather than do the, like, GT Sport had that horrible thing of, like, do some racing, and then, ooh, here's a random selection of prize cards for you. Oh, by the way, one of them is one you actually really want. Are you going to get that one? No, you're going to get the 5th BMW M6 GT3 in your garage, which you can't sell for any money, so fuck you. So anyway, in the center short circuit of Maggiore, number of laps, 2. That's 2 laps. And this time we're up against another red Aqua, a Demio, another Prius, a Fiat, a Daihatsu Copen. There's a Daihatsu Copen. Daihatsu Copen klaxon. The Copen klaxon. And here we go. I'm going for the shifters like it's going to mean anything. Okay, so, and into turn 1. We're sending it around the outside of Falls. We're around, oh my god. Oh my, the Daihatsu is just not coping with this first corner onslaught very well at all. We're up to 5th already. Like I said, this is Sunday Cup, so this is to be expected in Gran Turismo games. And we're up past the Prius already. And there's the Demio that we're going to win if we win this race. So, it's in blue as well. Is this a pink slip race? Are we actually just taking that guy's car home? Right, I must get it out of my head that those yellow markers are for braking, because they're not. They're corner turn-in racing line markers. They're not brake markers. So for cars without a manual transmission, actually, just having D instead of still shifting them manually. Yeah, that is nice. Radar, there's a weather radar, nice. Session best, TCS, track map, rate, yep, okay, so exactly the same as Gran Turismo Sport. Final lap presented by Ubank. It's red Toyota Aquas 1-2 right now, but in what order are they going to finish? I think you know the answer. Hopefully. And up the inside. Oh, yeah. There you go. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Like Sillet Bang. Bang, and the win is gone for them. Sorry. Come on. Please. Oh, please. Please. There we go. We made it. I'm also being thrown off by the fact that I thought the racing line would do that thing like in some games, and maybe previous Gran Turismos, I can't remember, where it changes colour. Like it's green when you're just at full throttle, but then it goes red when you have to brake. And we got the hazards on for some reason. We weren't really hazardous to anyone else, except for their chances of winning. Lol. Serious question, how is it so far? Speaking as someone who loves the Gran Turismo games dearly, it's a classic Gran Turismo game in Gran Turismo Sport packaging, and I fucking love it already, so... You can turn on brake markers, but they were a bit overwhelming. Okie doke, okay. Oh, we'll see how we go. Hell yeah. Hello, by the way, Izzy. Lovely to see you in here. Clean race bonus. Lovely. Now, is that sound the sound of the engine ticking, like, not ticking over, but like the metal sort of, like a hot race engine, like the metal sort of contracting, expanding and everything? That's... Mwah. Lovely. Love that shit. And so in 2 races, we've made up the money that we spent. Cooling engine noises. Yes. Oh, that's lovely. And we've got our Honda Fit. We've got our Honda Dent. And that means we've beaten the menu book, which is lovely. Completed it, mate. A 3-course meal. Completed it, mate. Which is lovely. And Jimmy Johnson must be around because there's a lot of confetti. Oh, that's just pause. Right. Excuse me. And, yeah. Yeah, this is basically Gran Turismo Sport does a classic Gran Turismo game, and I'm fucking here for it. I'm really here for it. The one thing that will see where we go from here is how the career mode expands, how deep the career mode is, the variety of races. Do we have proper endurance races again? We were getting them in Gran Turismo Sport, to be fair. Because, reminder, Gran Turismo 6, and I'm not going to let you forget this, 24 minutes isn't a fucking endurance race. Anyway, you'll see further in is the AI racers actually have modified... Nice! That's nifty. Like that a lot. Right, so let's dip back out and let's go back to the cafe and see Luca. Be like, all right, mate, look, menu book, completed it, mate. Completed it, mate. There we go. Yes, there they are. Oh, you got a framed picture of them. Look at that. Student of motoring history. Hey, congratulations, you succeeded in getting all 3 cars. I did. So this completes this collection, and boy, have I got some stories to tell you about these cars. Lay it on me. Let's talk later. Oh, I thought we were going to talk now, dude. Let's take a good look at these cars and hear what Luke... Yes, no, I agree. That's what I wanted to do. I got my arse kicked by Beetle and I was in a 400 horsepower Evo. Ooh, I got a prize ticket. And the license centre is open. So, who's to Stella? Anyway, yes, collection. Can we hear the stories that Luca has to tell? I want to hear him speak. Oh, there's loading. The compact car is pretty self-explanatory. Refers to cars with smaller wheelbases and less ample interiors. Yes. New drivers love them because they're easy to handle and they're perfect for day-to-day use. Yes, they are. Japanese compact cars are famous for their technical prowess. Yeah, pretty much. Take the diesel engine in this 4th generation Demio. It's considered one of Mazda's masterpieces and one of our greatest meme cars ever. There's also the third generation Honda Fit Hybrid, the most fuel-efficient car in Japan when it was released. This is so cool. This is so lovely. Finally, there's the Toyota Aqua, another compact hybrid, boasting great fuel efficiency and excellent handling. Yes, I'd agree. We just tested it out. As you can see, mini compact cars have ended up becoming all-time classics. Yeah, I can think of a few. Ah, look at that. They're all just parked up outside with the hazards on. Menu book number 2. Test yourself at the license center. So, who's this Stella, by the way? Hi, nice to meet you. Hello. Hello. I noticed your cool car and just had to say hi. Well, hi, Stella. Hey, Stella, you're looking good as always. Her name is Stella. She likes cars a lot and comes to this cafe pretty often. Thanks, Sarah. I love talking about all the cars at this cafe. Cool, we'll get on just fine then. The Toyota Prius is the most famous Japanese hybrid car. Except for the TS4. Never mind. The road car, yes. If we were to narrow the field of compact cars, it would be the Aqua, yes. Outside Japan, the Aqua is marketed as the Prius C. Okay, right. But wait, perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself. Are you familiar with the term hybrid car? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, great. It's a car that runs on 2 power sources, a fuel-burning engine and an electric motor. I love the fact that she's still telling us what it is. That's great. That's very autistic energy right there. And, you know, I speak as an autistic person myself, and I love it. They allow for tight control. They balance the engine and motor power. Hybrid cars offer a very efficient driving experience. Yes, they do. Well, lovely to meet you, Stella. You're cool. Are you just going to be like, oh, cool, you're driving this car. It does this. Just tell me things about the car I'm driving, because I'm here for that. Right, anyway, menu book number 2. Test yourself at the license center. Tracks unlocked, Goodwood and Brands Hatch. I can go home, basically. Tank catapult, hello. No cars? Well, at the moment, yes, we do have cars. But lots of cars. Many cars. I'd like you to check out the license center. I will do that. If you're struggling, and if you're a more confident driver, you can test yourself by trying to get a gold in all of the challenges. Steady on. That's one thing I've never done. No cars, no bitches, no sauce. Please kill me. Okay. I don't really understand what you're on about there, Tank. But hello, welcome in. Was that prize in your back pocket? Come back here and report to me. Hey, no. Right. Black and Mild is out here. Squad. I am Canadian, yes. Okay. License Centre is now open, yes. Oh, and we got that ticket thingy-bob for the prize of the staff beating the menu thing. That's it. Words. I know how to do them. Right. Gifts. These are your gifts. When you receive a roulette ticket, you can trade them in for items here. You know, cars, parts, credits. Those sure were words. Yeah. Exciting to see what you get. I know, right? Receive this gift. Yes, I would like to receive this gift unto me. What is it? It's a star. It's a Dodge Charger, the Hellcat pace car. It's money, some parts. Oh, I see. This is the random selection. It's money. I'll take that. It is lots of coins. 10,000 credits. Okay. That works for me. Yes. Lovely. Okie doke. There we go. So, yeah, that's nice. I can dig that. I can vibe with this. Right. Let's nip over to the license centre, shall we? Let's do our ting. Do that license centre ting. Oh, no. Such long loading time. I love the fact that it was like, for the PS5 version, the loading times are so fast. It's not like they're really long on the PS4 version, honestly. Controlling cars and licenses, which were proof of your competence. It's not. It really isn't. This is just average game loading times. It's not like flipping. Was it Moto Racer that Rhino was playing? And there was that loading time that was genuinely like 15 minutes. I'm sorry. It was one of the prizes a GT cop car. It was a Dodge Charger safety car. Oh, I'm Daniel Solis. Hello, Daniel. With your beard. You've got tonight, a man has a beard and hair. So, I'm also a Gran Turismo driver from the North American region. Oh, awesome. That's cool. You'll be able to polish driving skills here, starting with the basics such as driving, turning and stopping. Damn it, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. So a cop car. Yeah, not quite. Come on, let's try this out. A wheel. So, do we have to beat the tutorial, or can we just do this? So, okay, so 10 for each license. A top GT players. Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. Daniel has some truly majestic hair. He really does. So you get a prize for all bronze and a prize for all gold. That's interesting. You don't get a prize for all silver. So you're either just passing through like I normally do, or you're going for all the gold. So we'll see. So 10 tests for National B. If it's 10 for all of them, that's really nice. I like that sort of symmetry. We've got a Demio XD Touring. And guess what? It's a Gran Turismo game, so you know what we're starting out with. It's the starting and stopping test. Can you accelerate in a straight line and then stop again? Which I love it, especially in games like this where we've already done some races. Like, you probably should have done that already to have beaten the races that you have done. But again, not as bad as in Gran Turismo 6, where they did the whole thing where it was like, literally hold your hand, buy this car as your starter car, do these races, then do that, and then do this one license test, and then wait another 25 races for the other one. I'm like, wow, you really have made this career mode a straight fucking line, haven't you? Let's be honest. Not to sound very gay, but if there's one thing that the Gran Turismo career mode isn't, it's straight. B1 is starting and stopping one. You need to accelerate off the line and stop inside the goal area. Yes. Yep. Relax. Just keep on going straight. And pick something by the side of the track that will tell you when to brake. I will. So you can tell how many people have been playing this already on my friends list. M. Cody. Huh. M. Cody. I wonder who that is. Super Mike, do you know who they are? All set? Let's go. All right. Do it. All right. Don't turn. Why am I not going forwards? Why am I not going forwards? Do I have a clutch pedal mapped? Gear down, look back. Why is your ABS freaking out? I don't know, you know. It might be. I might check something in a minute. Because I know sometimes the connection to the pedals is loose. And I know in previous... Well, it works itself a little bit loose. And I've noticed in previous Gran Turismo games, you'll see on the brake meter, there's a tiny amount of... It's like 2%. But it might be enough to be freaking out the ABS. So I'm not seeing anything on there about clutch. Your ABS is flashing while sitting still. Yeah, that's weird. I guess it... Let me have a look. Let me have a check. All right. What happens if I turn ABS off? Let's find out, shall we? Nothing. Thonk. That's the ABS, Mike, and I've turned off ABS, so... Let's turn it off and on again, firstly. Ha! Okay. Put the hazards on. Yeah. I've put the hazards on. Yeah, no, I've broken down. And there's been an issue. Yeah, I know. You need to accelerate off the line. Yeah, I know. I'm trying. Excuse me? I'm like, excuse me? License test facility, your mouse is defective. Gear down, look back, MFD up, select MFD, MFD, MFD. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Change view. Handbrake is that one. Nitro overtake, gear up. So that's the handbrake. No, not that. I don't want a screenshot of this. And what's weirdest of all about this is that this is why you drive American. And what's weirdest of all about this is that it acts like I'm in neutral. Yeah, I know. Dan, stop it. Stop this. I know you have good intentions with your magnificent hair, but not right now. We're working through some teething problems. All right, let's try this one as well. I can only assume we didn't get this issue. We haven't got this issue already because we haven't started from a standing start yet. It must be something about the standing start that's throwing things off. Because we were driving fine in the other races, right? Yeah, we were okay. Let me see if anyone's flagged this as a bug. Gran Turismo 7 car won't move. No, that's Gran Turismo Sport, Google. No. No, that's GT6. So I assume you have driven before this moment. Yes, I have. Yeah, Daniel. Yeah, we get it. Right. Let's try. Now we've got Mitsubishi Gto. And go. Hum. So, what was it? ABS back on. And then, where was the... Right, automatic gears. Okay, so... um... There's a slight issue here. Alright, so this is ABS just on and automatic. Dude, bro. Game, you were doing really well. Look, Daniel, we need to have words. Daniel, I know your hair, you're very proud of your hair, but not right now. We have shit to fix. But what's definitely throwing me off is how many races and things have we driven so far in the game? They've all been working fine, but they've all been from a rolling start. So we've already been driving. So, I assume nothing else is unlocked over here yet for us to do, because we need to do the license test, which we can't do. Try one on the license test that's a rolling start. Oh, there's the Broad Bean Raceway. That's that one. Oh, yeah, there's one more Sunday Cup race we can do. The cornering test. Yeah, good shout. It has to be something... Like I say, it's almost like it's just stuck in neutral. On a standing start, it's like... And then you just like go like, okay, when it goes go and it goes into first gear, you're like... It just stays in neutral, even if you're changing, changing gears. Reverse gear didn't even work. Hum. Right. Let's go into Daihatsu Copen. Let's see if it can Copen any better with this. You better get your game, it's drunk. Release day issues. This is why I very rarely buy games on release day. Because they're normally not finished. I mean, this is a lot more finished than a lot of other games I've played. Cars 2. But even so. Also, NASCAR 21. Also, Cyberpunk 2077. Also, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Also, there's probably the first Project Cars. Insert your own examples. Yes, Daniel. Yep, we get it. Yes. Yes. Right. So. Yes, it's a rolling start. Right, okay. Take a corner. Yes. We're driving. We are driving. Oops. I keep pressing that button and I don't mean to. That's the button I meant to press. There we go. Let's go for gold next. Steady on, Daniel. We've still got crippling problems with starting a car. So, something about standing starts. Oh my god. So something about standing starts. You still have braking lights on. Hang on. Okay, so it's in automatic, but... So it's not showing any braking input. It's not showing any braking input. Yeah, good spot, by the way, Jason, because look, come into the line, and now they're on. But there's no brake input showing at all. It's going to be a slight problem if we want to go for golds. And you slow like they're slightly dragging. Right. What we're going to do now... God, this might also explain why the Cobra's handling was so naff. Because I just touched the brake and it would immediately lock, because it might have already been on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back into this license test. We're going to start it, and then we're going to fuck around while we're on the start line. Can I switch to a gamepad? No, I don't have a PS4 controller. The problem as well is it's not going to be that much of an issue in the races because they're all rolling starts, aren't they? Well, it's going to be an issue with the handling more than anything. So, sorry off the line. Yes. Yes, yes, Daniel. Yes, Danielle. Your hair's lovely. Just so we're clear, your hair is lovely. All right, so, just to confirm. Right. So, what we do now is we unplug them from here. Now the brake lights aren't on because I've unplugged the brakes. This is the true fly-by-wire brake technology. Which way do they go in again? Oh my god, this is like the worst reach around you've ever seen. It's in there somewhere. There we go. Right. Ow. Oh. Well, we're moving, but look at that. The ABS is still flickering, and the brake lights are still coming on. Well, we're moving now, so that's something. Okay. Yeah, it's picking up brake input. That must be what it is. Okay. Right. Let me hit the pedals with spanners. Right. It's moving. Right. So, either we can change the dead zone settings, or my pedals are fucked. And if it's the latter, that'll be really fucking great. Spending money I barely have on a brand new game, and discover that my pedals don't work, and I need to spend more money that I really, really don't have on that instead. Let's hope for the former. Oh, Master becomes a rave club. Daniel, we've been through this. Stop that. Daniel, stop it. We drove 0.2 of a mile, lads. We did do that. Okay. So, we're looking to program in a little bit of dead zone to our brake pedal. Because it's barely picking up on the little meter that shows the actual brake input, but it's enough to trigger just send things into a complete 300 RS. Well, no, this is no good. Are there any force feedback settings? Giving the ABS a heart attack. It really is. This is not encouraging. No pedal options. Seemingly no. No, I don't want Fanatec tuning menu settings. Yes. Right. Race difficulty, yes. Assist settings. Does this page actually tell me anything about force feedback? No. It says fuck all. Great. Well done. Thanks for that, Dick Serto. Go away. Okay, they're hidden in the assist menu, I think. Where are they? Is it in race difficulty? No, that's... So it's not in here. Which is weird. It's in advanced settings, so... Well, where's that? Oh, only in the pre-race. Okay, that's useful. Look, it wouldn't be a Gran Turismo game without some random obtuse flappery. So, XD Touring. Because if we can basically add, like, a 5% dead zone on the brakes, it will basically ignore that tiny little bit of input that currently is freaking out the ABS and causing that to have a heart attack, and then everything else just falls apart from there. I swear you must be able to do that, like any sim racing game. I swear you were able to do this in Gran Turismo Sport. And like any racing game, you should be able to. Daniel, how many more times do we need to go through this? He's not listening, is he? Right, right. So do we want controller settings? You know what's really weird? Your pedals have a clutch. Yes, they do. They don't appear to be configured to do anything. You can map brake to the clutch pedal. Maybe, but there doesn't seem to be any pedal control settings. Like, button assign. Like, that's just the wheel. There's no pedals there at all. Gear down, look back, gear up. Yeah, they're all... Yeah, there's no pedal options there. It's just all for the wheel. It's very strange. It's almost like there's no... It's almost like it's not detecting that I'm using a steering wheel. Which is very strange. That's the same as before. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah. This is... Yeah. Either there's some serious features missing right now, Gran Turismo 7. I mean, I've been using my pedals for everything recently. A lot of stuff. But there's a lot of force feedback and steering wheel settings that I'd expect to be here and are missing. And that's very bizarre. Let's have a look in the garage, see if there's anything there. Could it be dirt in the pedals? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if it's the cable. Car settings. No, it wouldn't be here, would it? No, it wouldn't be in there. Tuning parts. Those are just scope things. So, where do you adjust the actual force feedback? There can't be two buttons for the force feedback, surely. Right, because this is something that could be a very Gran Turismo thing to do. I'm going to go to a specific race and then check the settings there to see if that advanced settings tab is there. And what's annoying is that 90% of the search results I'm getting right now are for Gran Turismo Sport. I'm like, no, we're not playing Gran Turismo Sport. Car settings, settings sheet 1, detailed settings. No, that's just the car settings again, okay. Right. Settings. Assist settings. No, it's the same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Okay. All right. So assist settings controller. So assist settings manual. ABS auto drive braking indicator. Yeah, they're all off. So force feedback's only in control. Is that it? Is there any pedal options in this game at all? There's no pedal options. There's nothing. The only thing I can think of is if I hold this button down on the wheel, the light goes green, which means it swapped them over. But that means I've now got to accelerate with my left foot because it swaps throttle onto the clutch, if that makes sense. So hang on a minute. Let me show you. But the brake pedal's still the same. Yeah, brakes are still flickering on. Yep, no, that doesn't change that, so... yeah, it's for if you mount the pedals upside down. What's really tripping me out, though, is, like, look, it's acting like the brakes are on, as the ABS is on, like, but look at the brake input over there. Touch the brake. Touch the brake. There you go. You can see when I touch the brake, there's actual input. But all the rest of the time, there's nothing. So what's it picking up? It must be the most minute of braking inputs. Car seems to be going fine. I know. Hang on. I've got a test. So, let's see, when we get to the front straight, I'm going to coast and see how much speed we bleed off. As in, will we just coast or will it actually be coming to a stop? So, let's coast from here. Yeah, we were just coasting, really. So, I don't know, man. I don't think it's affecting the actual driving of the car because it's such a minute amount of braking. It might not even be the pedal's fault, you know? Because, like I say, I drive tons of other games just fine. And even if it is detecting a tiny amount of braking input, well, that's, you know, that's not enough to throw it off. It shouldn't be. I've used this wheel just fine with Gran Turismo Sport. I've used this wheel just fine with, I think, Project Cars 2. Assetto Corsa. It's just enough to think you're holding the brake on the standing start. What was it did before when I actually got it going? Do you remember? Didn't I unplug the pedals and plug it back in again? I got it moving. But, I mean, the brake lights were still flashing in that, but... Just try and... Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. Also, Gran Turismo 7, I'm sure... Someone might have to check this in GT Sport, but I am sure there were more force feedback options than that That is not good enough. That is not good enough for right out the gate. Just no settings. There's no pedal settings. You can remap the buttons on the controller. That's it. There's no pedal options to reconfigure the pedals. There's no feedback settings for those. There's 2 full feedback settings altogether. 2. That's it. Not happy with that. Unplug the pedals now. And then plug them in the... Okay. Right. Hello, Speedworks. How are you doing? Welcome in. We're just having some teething issues with this brand new game that I've bought on release day. And now I'm being reminded why I don't generally do that. But we'll see. We'll try and get... If we could just get bronzes in these, I don't care. We'll be fine. So... I can see that. Yes. Yeah, you can see that. So what you're saying is plug it in as soon as we go green. Because when we're at a rolling start, we're fine. So, there we go. Right. Yes, yes. We've been through this. Right. Start. And 2, 1. Plug in the pedals. This is getting really fucking annoying. Do you know what's even worse? I haven't even got ABS on. So why is the ABS light on? It should be off. This is really fucking annoying now. Yep, I think we're going to have to try and do that, Mike. Because this is turning into a bit of a piss take. Daniel, I'm sure you're a lovely person. But right now, I do kind of want to punch you in the face. And look, I wouldn't want to ruin that magnificent beard of yours. So can you just do me a favour and fuck off, please? Just for the moment. Just for the moment while we're trying to figure out what the fuck's going on with this. Nope. Nope. No, I didn't want to do that. There we go. That's the menu I wanted. So, which one do we want? There we go. Close application. Right. We are going to turn it off and on again. And see, is it definitely plugged in? Aha! What? Oh. I've got... Hello, this is IT. Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Yeah, someone's asked about the pedals, and... Oh, here we go. Oh, thank God I can skip that. Look, I liked it the first time around, but, you know... Oh, I see, right. Yeah, there are no in-game pedal settings. Right. Known issues. Multiplayer. Oh, I can't scroll down. Oh, that's good. That's good. Right. Well, we're back into it. I like there's just a person jogging in the top right. I would probably do the license test quicker if I got out and jogged. Just did a Carl Edwards. Just ran down the track. I'm also wondering if you win the first 3 Sunday Cup races, does that unlock anything else? Because if we can't beat the first license test, then we're kind of stuck. I'm just like flipping off Daniel now, like, right. So, here we go. Oh, we're going. We're moving. Well, we're not going to win this first round, but you're saying there's a chance. Daniel, do you want me to punch him in the face? Daniel, do you actually want that? Right. So, 1, out, in. Move. Come on. Move. Well, it's going to be faster than last time, but I think this whole trying to cheese... Oh, yeah, that's the bronze time already. This is a fantastic driving game experience right now. Hang on. Let me check something quick. GT Sport pedal settings menu. brake pedal reading. Oh, okay. What happens if you just pump the pedal for a bit? Let's try. Well, we're going to beat our previous record a bit. Yeah, that's still 5 seconds off of a bronze. So, I think we might be kind of fucked because of a really shitty bug, which is really bloody annoying. Unless. I'm going to try one more thing here. Well, try something else. So, what I'm thinking is, I'm going to see if there's a way we can, like, put the brake pedal or configure the brake to be a button on the wheel, like an actual button, rather than the pedal. Settings, controller settings, button assign. Yes, okay, right. So what's not being used for much at the moment? Nitro or overtake, doesn't matter. We don't need that at the moment. Where's brake? Brake, there we go. Right. See how that changes things. Okay, so. Yes! Yes! It worked! So, now here's another question. The brake pedal still works! Yes! We've solved it! We've solved it! Yes! Oh. Whew. Okay. Oh, right. Well, that took us far too much flapping around, but we made it. So, I didn't even need to touch this button. So, oops, no, I keep doing that. This button I want. Yeah, there we go. Hey! Oh, we nearly got a gold. Yes, let's go for gold. Now I don't want to punch you, Daniel. So, setting one of the buttons on the wheel to be the brake has made it so the pedals still work as the brake, but I don't know. And that's a gold. There we go. It recognizes the button being off. I don't know, man. But we got there in the end. We got there in the end. Okay. Whew. We fixed it. Sort of. GG game. Right. Oh. As in, pressed is brake, not pressed is no brake. Yeah, I think, yeah. Whatever, man. Why is it saying let's go back to the cafe? I don't want to do that. Oh my god, did it just want us to do one license test? And that was it. No, I'm doing all of this now. This is just how I do things. I feel like Clarkson in that episode of Top Gear. I've mended something! I mended it! Hold on, I could have just set it to be the handbrake. Could do. Yeah. Yes. Right. Let's get on with it, shall we? And you get little credit bonuses for nailing this. Now we're in a Mitsubishi Gto Twin Turbo. Oh. Doesn't it feel good when you press the throttle down and the light turns green for your car to actually start moving? Oh. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think we can go for gold. I think we can do that. Oh, that was close. That was close. Well, don't this feel good? Oh, hello. This looks like it'll be a good run. Come on, let's hold it together. Hold it together. Blam! Yes! There you go. Whew! All right. Took us a while. Turns out the biggest challenge so far in the license test was not the license test themselves. And, you know, I'm okay with that. Okay, so now the test that we've technically already done when we were flapping around trying to fix things. Thank you guys for sticking with me, by the way. It's getting rather frustrating, as I'm sure you can tell. And I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Normal service should hopefully be resuming now. Okay. Okay, right. Oh, so this time Daniel doesn't pipe up with anything. Is it because we've already meddled in this? Must be. Must be, I guess. Right. Here we go. Can the Daihatsu cope and do it flat out? It feels like it can. Oh, that's a gold right out the gate. I am the greatest. I'm just the greatest driver of all time. You know, I didn't know if you were aware of this, but that is just a statement of fact. That's a very satisfying sound. The little, like, you've done things for your daily total. All right, so 3 down, 7 to go. And, well, much like previous Gran Turismo games, they're doing the thing of doing each license test twice. First in a very slow car, and then secondly in a slightly less slow car. Just to really make you prove that you know what you're doing. And the ABS isn't fucking around. I'm also just thinking what other buttons we could... Hello, it's Daniel again. You can't take the corner at full throttle. Either ease off or apply the brakes. Yeah, we'll see. Straight line into the wall. You can't take this corner flat. Is that a challenge? Challenge accepted. Yeah, well, he wasn't wrong. You do kind of need a bit of... We were only a 10th off gold right away, though. And I didn't brake. I did let off, though. He was right, you couldn't do it flat out. You know? Whoa! 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 Wasn't expecting that. Huh. That's like a better racing line, but slower. All these years, I've been lied to. Oh, that's the key then. Just be way more aggressive on the turn-in. No brakes required. Bang, there you go. Yes, lovely. And you get credits. You get a little amount of credits every time for meddling in these tests. That's getting a medal in these license tests, not meddling around with them, which is what we were doing with with the fucking pedals for the longest time. So who's enjoying this game now that it's working again? Because I am. So now we're at Scuba Circuit in an A112R Bath. Looks like the same thing again. Do it in a really slow car and then do it in a slightly less slow car just to really prove that you know what you're doing. Oh. Okay. B5 is cornering basics 3. We're driving through a series of consecutive corners. Excellent. Yes. Excellent. Right, let's go. The irony being, it was just those first two where we had the standing start that was the main issue. Ever since then, we're just like, okay, fine. Oh, we can flat out that corner. Oh, surely not a gold right out there. Oh! This close to a gold on the first attempt. Whew. Alright. Challenge accepted, mother trucker. I actually braked a tiny bit at the first corner and then realised I didn't have to, so... Lesson learned. We're just not going to brake this time. There we go. That's the difference between getting a gold and not. But I think it's only fine margins. Yes! There we go. That'll do. Do. Is anybody still in the chat, by the way? Chat's just having a quiet period. Has everyone gone away because they were like, he's just hitting things with spanners? Hey! Is anybody still out there? Hey, you don't have to apologise, Jason. I was just like, just making sure. Okay. So yeah, we're basically now going to do the same thing again, but this time in a Nissan 350Z. Or 370Z. Right. Yep. Yes. Thanks for that, Daniel. Thanks, Daniel. Oh, I've just noticed that the cash rewards are going up as well. Bloody hell was that? What the bloody hell was that? Was it just my... Was it just rattling against the desk? It must have been. Okay. So I'm a little bit paranoid about my wheel making funny noises now. Oh my god. Oh god, my god, do you know what it is? I'm a fucking idiot. It was because I had this on the gear shift mount. It's what was rattling whenever the wheel was vibrating. Right, yep, okay. Yeah. Whoa, Jesus. Sorry, I'm... 6,000s! 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 Only 0.083 off this time. There's a massive yawning chasm miles away from here. Nice and smooth on the... You've got to be really smooth on the steering and throttle inputs. There we go. That'll do. Which I respect, to be fair. I do respect that. Okay, that'll do. And lesson learned, don't leave your Beppis on the, on the gear shifter mount. Why did I choose to do it again? I don't want to do this. I didn't want to do that. Right. So we're now what? Hammond! So 4 left to go. We've got a trial mountain, we've got Mount Panorama, we've got Dragon Trail, and then we've got the middle sector at Scuba. Cool. You know, I think we can manage that. Just about. Just about. Mostly. We're back at New Trial Mountain. The only reboot / revival that people seem to be happy with, despite some less than ideal changes. I actually really like it, to be fair. It's a really nice way of updating and freshening up old tracks, old fantasy tracks. Like, it's still recognisably Trial Mountain, you know? Here, we're getting to the basics of braking at corners. Good. Good. So which part of the track are we braking for? Oh, right, okay, it's the corner I thought it would be. Decide on a landmark to remind you to brake. Ooh, only a few tenths of a gold on the first run. That's okay. I feel like there's more in that. In our GR86, which is very sexy, to be fair. What? Jesus. Oh. Okay, so if you couldn't tell already, The handling, a lot more sensitive with front-engine rear-wheel drive cars. And that's how little wall contact it took to fail the license test. All right, we're going to improve this time, but not by much. Oh, only by about a tenth. Now we're getting into the proper Gran Turismo license test grind. And then the cutback. Get the better run out of the corner. Ooh. It's like they knew people enjoy wall riding in Gran Turismo games. I have no idea. How's that? What would make people think that? I like the old school feel. Big tree next to the track and a boulder on the inside of the corner. Yeah. Like I said, it's still Trial Mountain, you know? There we go. Where's the ghost? No! God damn it. I was coming off the corner like, am I ahead of the ghost? And then I saw the nose poking. I'm like, no! Oh, God. No, that's... Didn't slow up enough for that. Yeah, no, that was just not acceptable, really. That was just unacceptable, really. Wasn't even acceptable in the 80s. Unacceptable in... It was unacceptable in the 86. Nice, come on. Nice, come on. Oh, come on. Oh. Yeah, this is Gran Turismo gold grinding. We're talking thousands of milliseconds here. I'm going to try and trail brake a bit more into the corner. No, that's just not worked. Barrier collision, yeah. Tiny bit. You can cut the inside there. Well, I'm trying to. Oh, oh, oh. Full toge strats there. Oh! Come on! What more do you want from me? What do you want? Oh, come on. We're nearly there. We're literally 5 thousandths of a second off. Come on. Come on. That's like the time it takes for a gnat to fart. Come on. Yes! There you go. Yes! It's good. There we go. 3 more to go. Okie doke. That's a really satisfying sound. I love that. Also, we're getting some decent bank together for either upgrading our Aqua or, more likely, buying another another starter car. You know what I mean. So we got an Evo, Honda Civic, and a Clio. Okie doke, let's do it. At the moment, we are on still get the All Golds prize. You get a prize if you get all bronze, but it'd be nice to get the All Golds one as well. Be nice, you know. Be nice. Wait a minute. There is an actual car dealership in this game, right? Just for like brand new cars, right? I'm not tripping or anything. Yes. Yep. So I assume this is the last corner at Bathurst. This will be Murray's Corner, I'm assuming. No, it's turn 1. It's Hell Corner. Okay. I have one fear. But we have an all-wheel drive car, so... 13.9. Oh, close right out the gate. Okay. You unlock the modern dealer after the... Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Okay. I like that. It's a way of teasing it open, you know. Didn't quite get the jump off the corner. Oh, this is going to be close. Whoa. This Evo is a... Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, strap in, folks. We're going to be here for the rest of the night, I think. Well, if we had the rest of Mountain Straight to go there, we would have won that, but alas. I like to spin up the inside tyres. All the wheels, it's all-wheel drive, but we can't guarantee that all the wheels are doing the same thing at the same time. Come on. Oh, it was a new record. Just. Come on. Come on, get the run off the corner. Come on. Come on. Yes! Yes! Haha! Guys, I don't want to alarm you, but I am getting a sweat on. I'm officially now getting a sweat on. Okay. We're nearly, well, 0.2 of a mile off of our daily driving reward thingy, mabob. And 2 license tests to go until we've beaten National B. National beaten. We make it our national bitch, am I right? Anyway. Okay. Cornering basic 7. You'd think by the 7th test we'd have got the hang of the basics of cornering. This is Gran Turismo. I'd like to make sure. You work on mastering mid and low speed corners. Excellent. The challenge requires you to take 2 corners. Excellent. We'll start with a medium speed corner, followed by a low speed one. Keep the car stable, make sure it's moving in a straight line when you apply the brakes. A good lesson. Cornering basics 35. Yeah, we're still not sure you've figured it out yet. So, flat through this first corner, and then... Actually, a little bit early on the brakes there, if anything. Yeah, we can find something there. Ooh, pretty early on the brakes, if anything. Yeah, we got a big gain this time. Will it be enough for a gold? Not quite. Definitely getting there, though. Yeah, okay, that's another improvement. Come on, bro. Okay. Still getting there. Cleaved another 10th off of our best. Well. A bit of a lock break there. Oh, that's another improvement, though. Yes! Bring it home. Yes. Getting it done. Look at me all grinding for golds in a Gran Turismo license test. What? Who am I? Who is she? Blimey. Anyway, one more to go. Gizboom. And we've done our daily workout. Yeah, I'm feeling more dense. Untitled Chapter B1 to B9. Well done. Final exam. Nearly there now. I like you, Daniel. Sorry about the whole thing about saying I was going to punch you earlier. You know, it wasn't personal. As long as you understand, it wasn't personal. Your hair's magnificent and you're lovely. Lol. Yeah, sorry about that whole wanted to fight you thing earlier. Your final exam. Plus the exam, you missed your national B license. Take a series of corners. My God. Skills techniques you picked up so far, do with each corner as best you can. Get bronze better and you'll be given a license. Fuck yeah. Reconciliation session. Cornering the basics. Turn the wheel and don't die. Driving basics. All right, here we go. Bit late on the brakes there. Bit late on the brakes. Very late on the brakes, in fact. Very latte on the brakes. Oh my God, where am I going? This is not the Auto Bianchi I was driving last time I was at Scuba. Well, aside from the Nissan Fairlady Z, anyway. Okay, so... That's right. I remember, especially in Gran Turismo 5, it was right on the apex where the track goes back to the right a little bit, where I started braking for that hairpin. Understeering baguette. Let's see what we got right out the gate. 0.23 off a gold. But the tuning shop is called Understeer. I did not see that, actually. Come on. Yep. Better launch out of that corner. Come on. Bring it home. Yes. Woo! Yes. Whew. Come on. That felt good, you know. I don't know if you could tell. So that'll be all golds for the B license. Take that. For someone who's not normally an all golds grinding person, fuck yeah, I'll take it. Now we also get to see, I assume we get the prize cards for both all bronzes and all golds. And, well, that's Clio. So we were just driving, wasn't it? Your National B license, a new gift card has been sent to your garage to celebrate. Is that for the all bronzes? I assume so. Very nice. So, what about the all golds car? Mike said I'd like it, and it's very... Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I like that. Yes, okay. It's a Mitsubishi Gto. I'm down for that. And we're up to collector level 3. Level up. Yes. Oh, hello, Lopez. My name is Cock. No. Coque. I'm going to say Coque. Coque Lopez. In charge of the national... Cock Lopez. Oh, God. Oh, no. Spain, which is my home. Excellent. Have you been using the auto braking feature? No. I was just trying to learn to drive without it. No, I'm fine. We haven't been using that so far. Big up to you if you need to use it. Anyway, right. Ooh, go out to the garage. Oh, we got a daily workout ticket thingy bob prize thing of waffle. Prize thing of waffle. Yes, we have. Here we go. So it's an engine, some coins, some more coins, and a Infinity Genesis, a Hyundai Genesis of some kind. It's some money. It's just a few coins scattered on the floor. $2,000. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. And thanks to getting all golds, we've actually amassed some decent bounty there. We've amassed some bounty. So in our garage right now, there's the Aqua that we started off with. There's the prize cars, the pre-order cars, I should say. The Demio and the Fiat, and the Clio and the GTO. So hang on a second. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Change the car. What's triangle again? Add to favorites. Discard. You cannot discard. So you can't even you can't even get rid of the cars for free, but you can discard duplicates. Okay, that's something. All right, car collection, excellent. So this means we have to pop back over to see our man at the cafe, Luca. His name is Luca. He lives upstairs from his cafe. Yes, I did. I suppose you've already met Daniel Solis in the other instructor. Yes, I have. His hair was excellent. For example, Daniel, the instructor for the National Bean License, represents the USA. He does. He does. And his hair's great. Better give you a reward. Go ahead and claim it. I will. Yes. I'm going home, lads. We're going home. Ooh, European Classic Compacts is the next menu book on deck. Fiat 500F, Mini Cooper, and a Volkswagen 1200. Brands lad. Hey, thank you, Luca. I'll be rooting for you, friend. Oh, everyone's so lovely. It's got to be the Mini. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is anyone else getting a slight Forza Horizon vibe from the cafe? Like, it's not a direct lift of a feature from Horizon, but it's just the atmosphere of it. Luca, for fuck's sake, that's a Beetle. Let's have a look in the used car lot first. Ooh, we've got new cars in stock. Excellent. What have we got? So we've got effectively 74,200 credits to spend. We've got the 3 cars that we need right now, but someone's apparently already had the Di Tomaso Pantera. Limited stock of the Honda NSX, but there's... They're all very expensive. Fairlady Z, Scirocco R, and Ow My Toe. I kind of see those Forza vibes. Yeah, you feel? Let me have a look quick and see what car we actually need for the upcoming races. Let's have a look. World Circuits. The World Circuits. This will probably be our stream main event as well. I was going to finish by now, but the whole technical difficulties made me think, you know what, we're gonna keep going a bit longer. Aha! Sunday Cup Classic. Sunday Cup Classic, Sunday Cup Classic. Right, okay, gotcha. So, Sunday Cup Classic. Only road cars may be used. Change car. Not saying we can't use these cars. You can actually do these in your current cars. Oh, really? Okay. There's Volkswagen Samba buses. Well, could I... feel like there's going to be a slight beat 'em down. Just a tiny bit, but, you know. Yes, I'm bringing out the Mitsubishi Gto. That's why the heck not. Yes, you can bully the field. Yes. There we go. You know what this calls for? Whatever the winning margin is from the first race, we then use the Dice of Destiny to decide the head start that the AI get in the second and third races. So, bully. So I was just looking at the driver names. Okay, let's do it. Let's go. I just have a slight feeling, guys, that this might be this might actually be bullying. This might be slightly unfair on the field. Look, they said I could enter it. And it is a classic car, right? Well, it's an old car now. Actually, it's the same age as me. Oh, God. But yes, are we going to be leading by the end of the first lap? Place bets now. Actually, don't, because, yes. The car feels good, though. No, that's... Why do I keep thinking that's the camera button? It's that. There we go. Though the headlights did just pop up there. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh. Oops. Fallen off a bit there. Come on, get it back. There we go. You know, if it warned. That's track limits, that's fine. Whoa. Steady on. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay. The engine sound is spot on. Oh, is it? You heard one of these IRL then? Also, this is probably not a shock to any of you, but we did kind of win that. Oh, that is awesome. Gran Turismo finally getting their act together and recording proper sound for the cars. Has the game just rewarded me for bullying the field there? I feel like it has. Oh, wow. I love it. I love it, Mangle. And yes, this series will definitely be the stream main event. We're going to Fiat 500. Hey. Lovely. Excellent. Okie doke. Oh, that little... You know the sound in the... So satisfying. Just sounds nice. Sounds very tactile, if that makes sense. The satisfying clicky noise. It's just nice, you know. The same BY engine is used in the Dodge Stealth. Oh, okay. And it sounds exactly like that. If it wasn't for the stream title and gameplay, you could almost mistake it for Gran Turismo Sport. It's very similar to Gran Turismo Sport, honestly. A lot of the same menu sounds, same interface. It's on PS4, so same graphics. It's... Yeah, it's... And that's... Okay, I'm fine with that. Oh, past results first. Okay. I was going to say, hang on, Oh, I see. You get the specific gift card for that. Oh, I see. Right. So, good woad. Carbon... I wasn't just about to say the Cubman Club. The Cubman Clap. Oh, dearie me. I wasn't going to do that. Right. Oh, shit. How much did we... the HUD is... Yeah, the HUD is identical. Absolutely. Cup score. Was that another typo, Mike? So... No. Oh, okay. New. Right. I'm trying to think what the winning margin might have been. I'm going to go with at least 12 seconds. So I'm going to roll 2 dice. These are 2 D6 dice. And that will dictate how much of a head start we give the AI in this race. The Cuban Club. Okay, so... 6, 7. Okay, so... I love the idea that even me no throttling off the start line, I still caught up with the Volkswagen, the Samba bus. We really need to resurrect the flipping Sexpa bus. We need to resurrect the Sexpa bus as a matter of priority. As a matter of national interest. Oh my God, 3 wide. Oh, do you know what I'll do? Because we're going to win the Mini in this one, I will use the Mini in the final event at Brands. Mini at Brands Hatch. It's just... It just feels right, you know? Because, yeah, this is not working. This is not going well. Oh, up the inside. There you go. Yeah, we're leading before the end of the first lap. Again. I know what we're going to do. Let's do something that we couldn't do in the best sim racing and arcade racing game of all time combined. It just does everything so well. Project Cars 3. That's right, kids. We're going to have a pit stop. We can do it in ways that wouldn't be possible before in GT. What's that? What are you referring to there? Anyway, yeah, we're going to pit. And into the pits we go. Oh no, we're taking a drive-through penalty. We've taken a drive-through penalty and it's done nothing. Well. Tell you what, Goodwood is a fun little, a very simple track, but a very fun track. Properly, you can tell it's a very old school track. Don't want to spoil stuff. Okie doke. I just couldn't remember what you were referring to in the we can do it. We can do it in more ways than one. What's it? The wall is hay bales. Oh yeah. Ah, the resurrection of Sexpa Boss. Could you be referring to the fact that there might well be engine swapping in this game there, Jason? The lights have just popped up, by the way. The lights have just turned on for the banter. ... Yes. Excellent. So what you're saying is the Sexpa Boss was amazing before, even when we were just maxing out the stock engine to like 12 horsepower rather than 5. Now, well, the GTO has an active E-ing, active steering, slow down and look back. Oh. Oh, active wing, right, okay. Okay. The Sexpa Bus GT3 RA, oh, God. Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. The revival of the Sexma bus. Shit's looking good. And what we're now going to do is we're going to use the Mini, that Mini, to be precise, to win the final round, hopefully. And that will be our stream main event. Because, spoiler alert, I'm going to be streaming this for most of tomorrow as well, so... Right. So, are we ready for our stream main event? Like I say, about half an hour behind schedule, but, you know, I didn't want to leave you short-handed when half an hour was spent with me under the desk hitting things with spanners and shouting at things. Right. Sunday Cup Classic. Ooh, GT Cup Group 4. Nice. And what we're going to do is we're going to change car and we're going to do this. It still pains me that the classic Mini Cooper has a Germany logo next to it because the current Mini is German. Wines in God Save the Queen. Wines in the Italian Job. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're on home turf. It's a stream main event. Let's do it to it. This is going to be fun. It's going to be a fun way to finish off what has been a fun, generally fun, first impression of Gran Turismo 7. It says a lot that I'm already excited to play more of it. Okay, so... Ironically, Forza counts Mini as British. Well, it should. Well, it bloody should, innit? Bricks, big bricks energy. Anyway, because they're British devs. Well, they know. They know. All right. Here we go. We're up against another Mini, an Arbath 595, an Auto Bianchi A112 Arbath, a Beetle, a Mark 1 Golf, a Samba Bus, and a 500F. It's and I love the fact that we're at Brands Hatch Indy and it's overcast. It's cloudy. Why have you got to target me like this, game? Anyway. Here we go. Wrong button. I keep doing that. This is the camera button. There we go. Oh, look at this. You're gay. You can't take Paddock Hill Bend flat in a Mini. I thought, foolishly, you might be able to. But, pro tip, you can't. I like how in classic cars you drive a wobbles around. Yeah, good spot. Because, you know, ancient suspension. It's gonna happen, you know. Oh, look at the like. I love the fact that the main selling point of the PS5 version is that the graphics look even prettier, because it's as if to say that, like, these don't look absolutely fucking stunning. They look absolutely gorgeous. I mean, really, the difference with the PS5 version, it's just better, like, frame rates and stuff. We're dragging past the Arbath 595 and our Mini teammate. Oh. The Samba Bus is blocking everyone. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah! Oh, God. We're going to go around the outside of everyone because the Samba Bus was fucking... It was parking the Samba Bus, let's be honest. Oh, and the cut back to the inside of the Auto Bianchi. Now we got 3/4 of a lap to hunt down the lead Arbath 500F. Oh no, it's the Golf. It's actually a secondary option for the camera shake. Let me know about that. I don't think we'll have enough to hunt down the Golf on this first attempt. I mean, we kind of fucked it for ourselves by going off and building sandcastles at Paddock Hill Bend on lap 1. But we're gonna send it nonetheless because we're in a Mini. We're on home turf. It's only right. One does not simply drive these cars half-heartedly. Settings, first-person camera. Okie doke. Second at the first attempt. I'll take that. And across the line. Man, look at that little mini there. Look at there. Might be the first car in the series to have a name. Just because I like it that much, you know. And a clean race bonus. Rather nice. I wonder what you can engine swap it with. And we got our Beetle. Because we finished top 3. Okay, nice. But I want to win. I want to win, damn it. I want to win. British Racing Bean. Oh, God, why am I tempted to call it Mr. Bean? Oh, British Racing Bean. It works on so many levels. Mike, if that was intentional, that is genius. You say it was in display settings. Oh, you can't do that. Okay. Right, let's go. Let's do it. Here we go. Second attempt at the stream main event. All right, here we go. Ah, right. So, wait a minute. What buttons pause? Not that. Well, it kind of was, but... Wobbling type 1. Whoa, my God. Okay. Oh, my God. What is it? Okay. Oh, it feels a bit laggy at this camera. Okay. Yeah, I see where we're going with this. It kind of... Oh, do you know what? I'm actually going to turn it off. It's personal preference, but I like it, but I don't like... Project Cars 2 had this as well. There was a camera angle, a first-person camera, where the camera itself looked at the apexes and looked at the corners, and I'm like, no, I want to just do that myself. Like, the camera trying to move as well as my head trying to move and look at the camera while the camera's also moving just throws me off. So, oh my God, 3 wide. 3 wide, that's a pass in the grass. Oh my God. Just call me Dale Earnhartington II. Because we've just done a pass in the grass in the Mini. Oh, and that's the Golf, by the way, that was still stuck by the side of a bus. It's like your eyes follow the racing line. Yeah, exactly. So if the camera's trying to do that as well, it just You see that there? That's for Bean Earnhardt. Oh, no. Oh, the poor Golf. Yeah, it's kind of... Oh, this could be interesting, though. He's broken free of the pack. So now we're going to have a head-to-head showdown with the Golf on the second lap. All right. Come at me, bro. What have you got? What you got, fam? Do you have any fans? I suspect no. Why have I just come up with the name Dale Beanhart? Dale Beanhart? Oh, no. Oh, no. You know what we're calling it? You know what we're calling it? Charlie Bean. We are calling this car Charlie Bean. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Because, you know, Charlie Croker and Mr. Bean. Dale Earnbean. And, yeah... About that question about if the Golf has any fans? Can confirm, it doesn't. Because Charlie Bean, that's the first win. Hey! You little good thing. Look at you there. The Mini. Mini. Alright, so that'll do. So all we have to do now is go back to Luca and be like, beating every one of your menus. Can I actually have some food off a menu now? And I believe when you eventually unlock it, you can put in the engine from the new... Engine swaps in Minis. That is a terrifying prospect. That's a terrifying Nova prospect. So, right, that's all done. That's all done. Let's pop back over to see Luca and be like, mate, complete it, mate, again. And, do you know what? We've actually ended up earning 101,000 credits tonight. Just from doing the game. We haven't needed that 100,000 pre-order bonus money. It's just the suitcase is just sat there by the garage door. Like, I'm not using it. There is proof of a Beetle that in-game said it had a 911 engine. I've heard of that done IRL. Hey. Yes, it does. I've got some stories to tell you about these cars. Oh, nice. And we've got a roulette ticket, and we've unlocked the high-speed ring, and we've unlocked the tuning shop. Oh my god, whomst? About this car here. Yes, here. Chris, I see you've been working hard today. This is Chris. He loves to evaluate, assess, and appraise. Ah, so he's an auctioneer. Yeah, good to see you both. Hang on. Yes, it's true. When I see a nice car, I just can't help checking it out. We're going to get on just fine, mate. People around here call me the automobile inspector. Now, let's see what we have here. When it comes to speedy little packages, the first thing that comes to mind is this Mini. While the original British Minis may have been built as compact people's car, they are performance machines. The first to notice the Mini's hidden talents was the car constructor Cooper. That's right, of F1 fame. They were the artists behind this sporty Mini Cooper S. Its great achievements in races and rallies are the stuff of legends. This model, with an improved engine displacement of 970 cc's, is an especially prized installment of the series. Thanks for that, Chris. I'm now going to put my glasses back on properly. Anyway, what's Lucas saying? Oh, he's got a story to tell us about all of these cars. Story time with Luca. It's a bedtime story. For me, it is, anyway. These are some of the most famous cars of all. A truly wonderful... No, we're not Chris anymore. Hang on, pull the glasses down. The world's first motor cars were... It wasn't until the 20th century the mass... What was that? Cars were produced for everyone, not the select few. Somewhere out there, a Tory has just been triggered by this idea. What? Something being for everyone, including poor people. Anyway. Genius engineers and designs. I've always said, by the way, I was lucky enough, 7 years ago now, blimey, that's a long time ago, I was very lucky to, on a work trip, go to the Porsche Museum in Stuttgart. And I love the fact that as much as, especially Jeremy Clarkson always joked about whenever Hammond showed up in a Porsche 911, it was like, how's your Beetle? Guess what the Porsche Museum in Stuttgart, because it has like a linear progression through the exhibition, all these cars. It's really nice, because on the left side, as you work your way through the museum, are all their road cars going through history. And on the right are all their race cars, including the Porsche RS Spider, which I may have spent about an hour spaffing over. But what I love the most is... the first car in the exhibition, the first car in the lineage, it's a Volkswagen Beetle. They admit it. They're like, well, yeah, this is kind of where it started, so there we go. This is the genesis of the Porsche 911, and, ooh, high-speed ring track day. Interesting. We unlock Scuba and Suzuka if we do that. So we just have to do a track day at high-speed ring and finish in the top 3. Okay, can do that. The entry... Oh! Interesting, okay. I want to see you place in the top 3. Well, I've been doing that already, mate. I'll get some exciting new menus ready. Aw, Luca's the best. We like Luca. And, was it Stella? Ooh. Stream main event? No, I did say that the previous race would be the stream main event. Oh, look at this! Oh, I've just... Oh! I believe Mike mentioned this earlier. There's a lovely little cutscene. It's like you're driving through the forest and you just arrive at the high-speed ring, like, just down the road. And oh, by the way, The tuning shop is now open. High-speed ring is just down the road from the cafe. Oh, that's lovely. I really like that. Okay. So, we're just going to finish with a quick look around the tuning shop. Oh, welcome. Welcome. You must be AJ and Megan I've been hearing so much about. I don't know why he's now a Cockney. I'm Rupert, the owner of this tuning shop. All right, Rupert, how you doing? My shop offers a variety of tuning parts to improve the performance of cars. In it, bruv. The parts in the shop are divided into 5 categories, from sports to extreme. Take a look for the tabs above. If you're on the first legs of your adventure, you'll be starting with sports parts. I also offer drivers with a high collector's level, more sophisticated tuning parts that match their level. Interesting. Like that. Okay, so I think it's a little too soon for you to be looking into this selection of parts. I disagree. But I see you getting more XP first. Are we XP grinding again? I didn't like it in Gran Turismo 5, but, I'll accept it for now. It's all part of the kind of semi-linear progression that we're seeing, but it's nice in that it's not railroading you. It's sort of opening up naturally, and I like that. So, last thing we're going to do for tonight is go and open up this roulette ticket that we've got. Back in our garage. After we wait through the really long loading times, because we're a PS4 pleb. We're not PS5 Master Race, guys. The loading times are so long. They're really not. All right, here we go. We've got some camshafts, some money, some more money, a Lexus. That's quite a sexy Lexus, actually. A Sexus. We've got the camshafts. Are they camshafts? Compatible vehicle, Nissan Z Performance 23. Oh. Right, okay, so there's specific parts for specific cars. Right, okay. Well, we don't own one of them yet, but we just have it lying around in the garage. Okay, fine. I'm okay with that. So, this is what our garage looks like at the end of day 1. What was it? Charlie Bean, the Mini, Mitsubishi Gto, the Toyota Aqua, Mazda Demio, the Fit Hybrid, Renault Clio LS, Fiat 500Air, Volkswagen, and then the pre-order monsters. So, yeah, I think that'll do for tonight. That will do for our first session with Gran Turismo 7. What are my first impressions of this game? Well, we thought going into it that it would basically be old school Gran Turismo experience wrapped up in Gran Turismo Sport packaging. Turns out that's exactly what it is. And I'm more than fucking happy with that. More than happy with it. There's no engine start sound when changing the car. Yeah, that will be a nice touch. But otherwise, this has just... You know what I really like? It's really understood what makes a really brilliant Gran Turismo game. And it's a really lovely Gran Turismo game. It's going back to the old school formula, bringing back that lovely sort of feeling of just exploring a world and gradually working your way through different cars and doing it for the love of cars and driving. And even this menu screen is really lush. I love that so much. The mountains in the distance. It makes me happy. It makes my heart happy. And that's exactly what pretty much every Gran Turismo game has done up until now. Well, maybe not GT6. I mean, conclusion, it's already better than Gran Turismo 6. I don't know where I put it in the pantheon yet. I'd have to spend way more time with it to really give you an honest answer. But it's already better than Gran Turismo 6, and I can tell you that for nothing. And, yeah, it's kind of everything I hoped it would be so far. The weird brake bug was annoying, but we got around it. If it had torpedoed the play already, come on the bottom of your shoes, better than Gran Turismo 6. There's no lies detected there, I'll be honest. So, yeah, really enjoying this so far. Looking forward to more of it. And I'm going to be bringing you more of it because I'm going to stream it most of tomorrow as well. So I'll be back here from around 2 p.m. UK time tomorrow afternoon. Stream more Gran Turismo 7. Whether I'll do some more on Sunday, I don't know. Monday, probably yes. Why not? Fuck it. If I've got spare time, I'm going to be playing this game. And probably streaming it for you guys as well. So if you guys are all right with that, I mean, even if you're not, tough shit, because... Now, there's a sign I'm enjoying this game as well. I'm really enjoying this game. I would happily play more of it right now, but I'm just aware that it's 10:30. My neighbours are probably already like, please shut up. And I myself am pretty tired. I actually still need to have dinner. Yeah, I should probably sort that. So, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. UK time, for more Gran Turismo 7. And so far, first impressions, we're back. First impressions are, we're back. And I'm so happy to see you back again, Gran Turismo. It's been a while. But my favourite game series of all time is back again. And I'm remembering why I love it so much. And that, to me, is a sign that it's doing its job well. Neighbours are like, who the hell's Charlie Bean? Well, you know Charlie Sheen. It's like that, but it's just a talking bean. Anyway, so what we're going to do to it... Oops. What I'm going to do to end things is turn off my monitor. It's a genius move. No, I didn't mean to do any of that. Where's OBS gone? Oh, it said it to the... No, hang on. There we go. So I'm just going back to the PC. And I can switch off the PS4 from over here. And what we're going to do... Last up, you know the score, is we are going to... Well, firstly, I'm going to try and remember how to... Yeah, there we go. No, because now I'm operating it via the OBS screen. It's a little bit on a little bit of a delay. There we go. So we're going to close that. And then... what we're going to do to finish is we're going to find someone to raid. Now, I did say earlier that if our good friend Paula Brady was still streaming, when we finished, we'd go over and raid her. There's 17 people streaming right now, including Laura K. Buzz, who I've mentioned a few times, including Aero, who's playing Gran Turismo 7, including Nate Lupson, who's playing Gran Turismo 7. It's almost like that game just came out today. And yes, Paula Brady is still trucking along. So, we're going to pop over there. In fact, I'm just loading up their stream now. In fact, there we go. I'm just loading up their stream now, just in case it hits us with a 30-second advert. So I'm like, it's a raid! Oh, I can't actually see the stream that I'm raiding. That's annoying. So, yeah, let's pop over there. Say hi. The pronouns are she, her. She's a lovely sim racing donkey. And at the moment, not doing much sim racing, doing some trucking. So, if you want some chill Euro Truck Simulator vibes, you're coming to the right place. There we go. Lovely. And meantime, hope you have a lovely rest of your Friday evening. See you guys back here tomorrow. Good night.